Jickle fickle ting tang on the ticket. Jickle fickle ping. Jickle fickle ting tang on the ticket. Jickle fickle mean thing on the ticket.
Yeah.
What up,
Notice in the
girl?
house.
Who this is?
The one and only Golden
What?
Child.
Golden
American
shit.
Lovers.
What the fuck is you, nigga? Coming this
The
motherfucker
Supreme
like a
Being.
boxer or something.
The Supreme Being of American knowledge.
What the fuck? If you got a short ass name after I get off through inviting motherfuckers, you, it's gonna be a problem, Jew. The supreme being of what type of knowledge, nigga?
Oh man. Knowledge beyond belief.
Okay.
100,000 archaeological sites in the Great Basin.
Bro,
Just
you trolling me too. You trolling me, huh?
Explain it, brother.
Tell us where you got this great knowledge from.
from traveling across America. Learned a
Hey,
great
tell us
deal
about it.
talking to mountaineers, park rangers,
You fucking
learning about the
Tell us
trolling.
about it,
landscapes
bro.
of America,
I want to hear what you got to say. Tell us about it.
and found out there's a lot of ruins called megalithic earthworks and effigy mounds. And it's over 100,000 archaeological sites that are surrounded by them. That's what I learned from park rangers and mountaineers.
And what are these sites?
I mean, it's a lot of them. Cahokia Mound.
Mm-hmm.
You got the one in Ohio, some Snakehead Mound.
What's so significant about them?
Bro, you learn that shit off TikTok, bro. I'm talking about tell us some other shit we don't know, like tell some shit we don't know.
Like, did you know that California has mountains that still has ruins of faces, but majority of them have been destroyed?
Oh shit! Word.
And
Okay,
they
so
even
how
have
so?
cities. They even have
Hold on,
cities
hold on,
named
hold on, hold
after
on.
them.
Stop. How do we go? How do we find out this stuff? What cities and what areas we look in to see these structures?
I mean, Eagle Rock is one.
And what's the next one? Eagle Rock. And what's the next one, brother?
You have Pasadena's Devil's Gate Dam, where you can see the effigy of the devil.
So the devil got an actual face.
Yep.
Okay.
Bro, you been drinking?
No, I don't drink.
Okay. So why do the devil have a face in like explain that, brother. Just
That's what
explain that.
that's what they call it. You know, it's crazy because it's right next to NASA JPL headquarters,
Right.
where it
Oh.
was founded.
It says it in its name, African.
Oh, okay. But yeah, finish talking, brother, about the stuff that you've seen that we don't
So
know.
the ancestors of African Americans are actually called the Shashamonga, the people of the earth that came out of America,
How?
Canada,
How?
Central America,
The UV
and
in
South
America
America.
is 3 to 5 averagely. In Africa, it's 10 to 12 averagely. So it's impossible for any human to turn black in America. Impossible.
Skin maps are pseudo maps. The hottest place on planet Earth is in California.
Of course, but that doesn't mean we have the hottest averagely everywhere.
Is it along the equator?
We're not along the equator like Africa.
No, is California along the equator? You know, it's impossible to live in Mexico without some suntan lotion air
No, it's not.
conditioner,
I've been to
and all
Mexico.
kind of
He
I've
nasty
been
said
to
without
stuff.
Mexico.
suntan lotion.
You will
I've
burn
been to
out.
Bro, there's
Mexico.
white
I've been to
people that
Mexico.
live
I've
in
been to Tijuana.
Mexico.
I've been to Tijuana.
Yeah, but
No, I'm
you
talking about
ain't
go
you
live there.
go
You deal
live
with
there,
that
bitch.
heat.
I
There's white
understand what
people
he's
that live.
saying.
There's
I
white
would never live
Mexicans,
with the
bro.
cartel.
Man, he ignorant as
Hey,
motherfucker.
you
Man,
realize there's white Mexicans, right?
Of course.
Talking
Like
about
Yeah,
you,
Canelo
yeah.
Alvarez.
you
He's a
have to have
gangster.
suntan lotion to live over there. You're capping, bro.
Yeah, they
he
stay out of the
ain't that.
sun. They
He
have
not
Why are all the
that.
Mexicans
personal
so
phrases
light?
about staying out of the sun down there in
Hey, brother.
Mexico.
Why
Stop
are all
it.
the Mexicans so light?
Because they stay out the sun.
And they mongoloids.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're not
look.
from there.
The
Hey,
Mexicans were
look.
here before
Hey,
y'all.
you should have seen
No, they
them.
weren't.
Hey, you
Yes, they
should
were.
have seen them when they
You
in
just got it.
Florida. You
I
should
just went into
y'all should
another
have
live
seen
and
them
you
in
said
Florida.
a girl was saying
And
you
they,
guys came in the 1500s.
That's a lie.
So when did you guys
man,
come?
man, don't talk to
Came
that
out of the
cracker,
earth.
man. Fuck that cracker, man.
When did you
Russ,
guys
keep talking
come?
about what you were talking
The
Because
about.
beginning
black
of
skin
Earth.
originates from Africa.
The first human beings that came on Earth.
Like Wild Brown, you look like you're straight out of Africa.
So what make you say black skin
Hey,
originated in
boy,
Africa?
I don't come straight
Because the
out of Africa.
UV is
You a
very high in
goddamn
Africa,
lie.
and that's where your skin would turn black.
But the
Hey,
UV is
hey,
very high
You
all
a
across the
goddamn lie,
equator.
monkey. Hey,
but
how y'all
the
let
hottest
this
place on
monkey
Earth
over
is
there
in
fuck
California.
y'all?
All right, so if you look all
So
across the
humanity started in
equator, you see
But if
California.
you look
darker
the
skinned people.
average UV in America, it only says 3 to 5, right?
Did you just hear what I just told you though?
And
You
when you
saying
look up the
black
average
skin, you
average
saying
UV in
black
Africa, it's
listen,
10
no,
to
you gotta
12.
listen. This is what you gonna do. You're not gonna dictate the conversation. You're gonna have a conversation. So all across the equator, there are darker skinned people. So it wouldn't be true that black originated in Africa. It's all across the equator that you have people
All
of a
modern
darker
day
hue.
humans originated from Africa.
See?
Humans evolved in Africa.
That's a
All
lie.
modern day humans evolved
He
in
said that's a
Africa.
lie, this fucker.
That's not that's pure science. Google is free,
Yeah, that's
bro.
pure
This is
pseudoscience.
That's pure
Bro,
science.
this dude
Google
thinks
is
he's
That's
free.
pure
Superman
Homo
or
erectus
something. Like, what
All
the
gibberish.
fuck?
humans, all modern day humans evolved in
Man,
Africa.
stupid,
So
man.
Man, a group of
I
people
guarantee
came
if
up
you
with
took a
that
DNA
nonsense, bro.
test, it would trace you
You
back to
want to know who
Africa.
they
I
are?
We
guarantee
don't
it.
take
okay,
DNA
so where do
tests
you think
because
they
the
came from?
science
We
is
don't take
false.
DNA tests because I know I'm African. We don't
No, the
American, where did
science
they
is
come
false,
from?
brother. We don't take
Humanity
DNA.
Why
came from
y'all
the place
talking
with the
together,
most
man?
clean water
You guys are fucking hilarious,
And
man.
who told
Proves
you
you guys'
that?
IQ.
and sustainable people
And what group of people told
strive
you
and
that?
survive it. And that's
Why
where all the
y'all
fruits,
ain't y'all
vegetables,
listen
nuts,
What
and
to
group of
grains
people
come
told
from.
you that?
America.
America
How'd you
told you
guys lose
that?
to the whites if you guys had all this land?
So you believe what a group of people says? Because whenever I told you modern day humans evolved in Africa, you said that's just what a group of people said.
So first
So you're
off,
just believing what a different group said.
no,
Hey,
you
why
said
y'all not
modern day
talking one at a
humans
So you're just dick
evolved, bro.
sucking somebody else who's
I'll
wrong.
look it up
So
for you,
where
man.
did you
I'll
get
put
the
it on a
information that
thing.
we evolved?
Why would you want to dick suck someone who's wrong?
Why'd you dick suck some evolve?
I would dick suck the right people because that's the correct.
What?
So you're gonna dick suck Charles Darwin and
Hold
Charles
up, bro.
Lyell?
Hold up.
Hell
Hold
yeah,
up.
bro.
So
Hold up,
okay,
bro.
well,
Hey,
how
bro,
about
we
we stop
not
using
doing
that
that on this
phrase?
panel, bro. We ain't no freaky shit on here, bro.
For real.
Yeah, cause no, listen, fam. But y'all do know that DNA tests can be quite skewed, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so when you, Mr. Johnny Howard, say, I bet if you go take a DNA test, don't you think that that's a false premise of a ideology, knowing that it's
Not all
skewed?
DNA tests are like wrong though. I think it's
But
like
the
23andMe.
databases of them, the databases, not 23andMe database is quite skewed as well.
That's what I said. That's the one who's known for being wrong.
Right. So that's what I mean.
There's
So
more reliable DNA sources that you
right,
can
but for
get
Johnny
tested.
to make that statement, it's based on a false premise that
Do you think
DNA
top tier
tests are.
scientists have access to the same database as 23andMe, or is it a better one?
No, they don't.
All
They have
that shit
separate
is
access to
bullshit.
different databases.
Right. So they have a
don't share.
different and better database when it's the real top tier scientists, right? So they
Hey,
have a more
that's
accurate
bullshit.
database.
I mean, how
Hey,
will we know that they have a more accurate database
man,
besides the fact that
You
they
can look who
tested
they
more
do their
people?
DNA
Bro,
testing
how do you guys
through.
not think you're African? It's just disrespectful to your African ancestors.
No, it's
You know?
disrespectful
man,
to your
shut the fuck
ancestors.
up.
Your ancestors are like
You
swearing
got
at you
monkey
fuckers right
blood
now.
in you,
And
man.
click
Chill out.
clack, coop, bop,
Hey,
beat, down,
Well,
Hey,
what
you know
about
what's
your
crazy?
ancestors? So you more monkey than us.
We're all monkeys,
And how are
dumbass.
we
No,
smarter than
you
you?
no,
How are we
y'all
smarter than
are
you?
more
How are we
monkey than
smarter
We
than
us.
are
you?
all
How are we
apes,
smarter?
bro.
How are
No,
we
but
smarter?
y'all are more
How
monkey
are we
than us.
smarter?
We are
How are we
literally
smarter?
apes.
You're not.
y'all
How are
ain't
we
even
smarter?
smart, bitch. Y'all done tore up the
And you
earth.
are an ape tard.
Wait,
How are
can
we
I,
We
smarter
are
than black
apes.
people
Yep,
then?
we're all
How are we
apes.
smarter than black people?
Who told
wait,
you
can I
this?
And
The
that's the
IQ proves everything.
No. Who told
Y'all
you that
ain't
black?
You
got no
guys took
Hold
2
up.
million IQ
Watch
tests in
this. You
America,
want to
and you
see
guys
something?
can't
You
get
want to
over the
see the
average of
proof?
85.
You want to see the proof that y'all are naturally not smarter than
How do
us?
you know if somebody did
All
an
right.
IQ
So if
test?
I tell you
Hey,
this,
Because
the
ho.
all you
proof.
got to do is look it
So
up, buddy.
hold up. So
Hey,
we
ho,
know that black
Look it
kids.
up.
We know that.
That doesn't
Hold
tell.
up.
Just
I'm saying, hold up. We
Many
know that
fucking
black kids
niggers in here.
develop. We know that they develop more faster than any motherfucking, mostly any
How
white
do they
kids on the
develop when all of
motherfucking
them are
earth.
fucking stupid?
Right. So
wait.
that's what I'm trying to say. So you get to saying that dumbass shit, but nah, you ain't finna stand up here and say all black kids are stupid, bitch. That's what
They
you not
are.
gonna do.
They're lead
Wait,
You
babies.
gonna,
wait.
50% of
okay?
them are lead babies.
Yeah, you
Excuse
out of
me.
here.
You ain't got
Excuse me.
no
You
Can
out of
I?
reference.
here.
You
If you
got
don't
to
want
you
to
got
have
to
a
use these
fucking
Peckerwood
conversation, you out of
reference.
here. I'm not
Bro,
finna
you
play
be
no
you too
racist
bro, you too
games.
lenient on these Peckerwoods. You gotta bust their ass, bro.
Yeah,
Stop being
real
so
rap.
nice to them
What's he gonna
motherfuckers,
do?
bro.
Bust
Be
our ass
rough
through the
with
So,
them.
screen?
Mr. Coleman, you feel the same way as your partner? Let me know so I can
No,
get you
I
the
didn't
fuck
say.
out
I
of here
didn't
too.
say black people are dumb. I didn't say that. That
Okay,
wasn't
cool.
me.
So, do you have you seen the study that proves that black children develop at a faster rate
No, and I wouldn't
walking?
believe it anyway.
You wouldn't believe it. Why
No,
wouldn't you believe it?
because it just sounds like some
So,
bullshit.
you're coming up here telling us to follow the science. I tell you, there's a
But you
scientific
already got a
study,
built-in
and you
bias.
already have a bias against the scientific study, and we're
Yeah,
supposed to
because I
trust that you
think
trust the
I
science.
believe in equality. So
No, not equality. The question is
yeah,
science. Not
equality.
equality, and science does not prove equality. Science proves facts. So
Yeah, yeah, of course.
if I show you a scientific
Yeah, good. You can go
study,
ahead and
right?
show me.
If I
I'd want
show
to know
you a
the
study,
source.
I'm asking you, which you just already told us
I
that you
just
have
said
a
yes, right? You don't have to keep asking the
so you
same
have a
question.
predisposition of a bias, right?
I just said if you show me,
Fuck you and your bias. Get your ass up out of here. Fuck you mean you wouldn't believe it if you
That's
seen it.
that's crazy, bro. He literally said he literally contradicted himself in what he just
Bro,
said. So you
Hey,
talking
what's up, my
about
African brothers?
So
I'm a
you
fucking
fuck with science
African.
when it
Ain't no
stands.
African.
You fuck with science when it stands on your side, but if it stands on mine, immediately you already have a predisposition to not believe it. Get your bitch ass out of here. You ain't no better than your partner.
Hey, bro, hey, host.
What up?
Man, you know what? All that shit he was talking ain't got nothing to do with nature. He was
Nathan.
talking about coming out of Africa. I'm from Florida. Bro, I'm from Florida, right? And I don't know now Peckerwood can stand this heat that we in the springtime that we got right now. Walk around with no shirt on. Boy, you can't do it. And we ain't in the equator, bitch. So I don't know what the hell they be coming up with all this drop off the top of the head shit. You know, and then you can just walk out the door and see what is what. You can see who the judge and who ain't the damn judge by dealing in nature. It just all this that shit is a bunch of word salad, man. Bunch of mind confusing shit,
Yo, I'll
man.
be calm. All right, everybody?
Hey,
I'll
shut your
be
white
calm.
ass up,
Shut
Neanderthal.
your nigger ass up. Go back
Oh
to
yeah,
your
you
dark
out of here,
place,
Jack.
Africa, buddy.
Man,
Go back.
this shit got me vibing low, man, with them Peckerwoods in here, man.
Hey, I'm
I'll
gonna
be back,
address
man.
this problem.
Let me go woosah, bro.
He
Let me
said,
go.
"Let me go woosah,
Yeah,
goddamn
'cause,
it."
man, that shit just got me vibing low, bro. On everything.
Man, real
I
talk. You
can't,
hear the shit
bro.
these white
Listen.
motherfuckers say though, man?
Yeah, hey, listen, bro. I come from an area where we whooped them white when the Peckerwoods, bro. We don't give them no room. They can't got no mouth. They ain't got no word to say nothing. I come from that area, bro. I don't give them no time to over talk us and be friendly with their ass. Fuck them. If they got some knowledge, let them drop the knowledge. But when they get out of hand, you beat their ass. Don't no chances, bro. You treat them like you treat black folks, bro. You get out of line, you stomp them, you
You get
beat
on
their
their ass.
motherfucking ass, bro. You
Yeah,
beat
that's a fact.
their ass, bro. We be doing our own people so fucking dirty, and when it come to them, we be so damn lenient. Man, we need to stop that shit, bro.
That's
We
a
need to
fact.
stop, bro. I'll be back. Let me blow this shit out, bro. That shit piss me off, bro.
Baby. Man, them white Peckerwoods done piss cuz ass out, man. But American Lotus,
Yes, sir.
you was coming with some information, bro. We wanted to goddamn hear
Oh
that
yeah,
info,
man.
man.
So
Tell us
the
about
the
this.
cleanest water, the sitting waters, the waters that can feed humanity instead of it being some water like in India or China or Africa where you're gonna damn near die and get bit up by a tootsie fly or some weird
Mm-hmm.
shit. America has the most cleanest rivers, lakes. There's a lot of man-made lakes, a lot of dams, and all that good stuff, but the sitting waters are still here.
Are they clean after we filter it out and clean it, or is it clean on its own?
No, they're naturally clean.
That's cap. So why do we have to filter the water to drink it if it's naturally clean?
I
There's
mean, I would
spring
think if
water
you were
and
in a
then there's
modern day
filter water.
society, you would still want to filter
Yeah,
water.
Dude, they
regardless.
literally dump shit
Right.
into the rivers.
Have you ever had well water?
Yes.
What the hell you think
Do
that
you
is?
filter well water?
Yeah, it's filtered.
No. Oh my god! All right, bro.
Brother, your
ain't got
fridge
nothing
has
to
a
say.
filter in it, bro.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say, bro. That means that for one, that means that you don't grow up. You didn't grow up like I grew up in rural Mississippi.
Bro, that's a country.
They
You
didn't
have a
have
well
a
when you live in
filter.
the country. What are you telling me? What the fuck are you talking about?
So
You're not the
so
only person
so
that's
so
lived in the
what?
country.
So me saying that hey, you don't have you got to filter the water. Do you filter your water?
Yeah, I told you, yes, my fridge has a filter in it that filters the well water.
Oh my god, you a moron. You got it, bro.
I
Natural
mean, that's
water
just
from the
true.
earth.
Sorry you don't believe it. Sorry it wasn't the answer you were looking for.
Natural water from the earth that's coming out of springs,
Water.
And the
Well
only difference,
water.
it comes from, yeah, it comes from
Well
groundwater.
which
Yes,
has
well
nothing
water
to
is
do with spring
groundwater.
water. Is the cleanest, purest water you could drink. It beats your filter every day.
It has it just has a bunch of minerals. Yeah, it has a bunch of
It
calcium.
just
and
has a
shit.
bunch of minerals. Well, the place with
It
the
does.
most water coming out of the earth, springs, is in America.
Nice. Thank you for telling me there's springs in America. Okay. Wow.
All over America, where water is coming
Nice.
out of
Yes,
the earth.
I know. We have the biggest
Better than
underground
your filtered water
Yes,
in your
I know.
refrigerator.
We have the most aquifers. I know. It's okay. You're not telling me anything new.
Yeah, well, so this is the place where humanity started. All the fruits, vegetables, nuts,
So
and grains originated.
since most of the
So now what?
underground aquifers are in America, then you're gonna say that that's where life started. That's what led you to that conclusion.
Well, look up all the fruits, vegetables, nuts, and grains,
They didn't all
in
come from
America.
America, bro.
and then look up the original plants.
They didn't
Look up,
come.
look
They
up,
didn't
look
all
up all
come
the
from
plant. Look
America.
up all the plant families. You're gonna find even the lotus flower originates in America.
Yeah, not all of them do.
No, all of them do.
No,
These are all hybrid forms.
no.
See, your Holland people went around messing with nature. First thing they did when they were taught whatever it was by the Moors.
Yeah, the Moors taught us, bro.
Yes, in Holland, and you guys started making bastardized versions of foods.
Yeah,
So you don't
we
believe the
made it
Moors
better.
was in Europe? Call me lawyer.
What is it?
Do you believe the Moors were actually in Europe?
I don't really know much about the Moors.
So what I'm starting to hear from you is a confirmation bias, right? Like you
My
don't
bad.
have anything outside of your own ideology, and your ears don't want to open up to hear things outside of your own ideology because you didn't
I
create
just
the.
asked you what you
Because you
said
did.
and
Well, let me
heard
finish
what you
what I'm
had to
saying.
say.
You let me finish what I'm saying because now you're doing this denial, talking over me type of thing.
I'm
But here's
listening
the
to you.
fact. Okay, so let me finish what I'm saying. But here's the facts, right? There is proof that the Moors existed in Europe prior to your people ever becoming kings, queens, and motherfucking whatever you want to call them. So for you to make the funny joke like the Moors taught us, in actuality, in all truth, they actually did.
Okay, what's that have to do? Like what?
Because you
Where
said
are
it
you
in a
going with that?
sarcastic way, like it was a fucking joke.
It is. It sounds like a fucking joke.
It sounds like a fucking joke that
It
your
really
white ass
does.
got taught by a group of black people. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's
But
enough
the
of you
evidence
to
that
teach
it's
us.
not a joke.
There's not
You ever
enough of
heard
you to
that?
teach
You
us
ever
that.
heard reality is
How many
stranger than fucking
how
fiction?
many
There
how
wasn't
many white
enough of you
people
to
are
teach
there
us that.
worldwide?
Are you
How
dumb?
many white people there are worldwide?
We're a minority globally. I know that.
So how
Then
can you
why
say there
are
weren't
you
enough
talking
for
about
us?
it's not enough for us?
And there's not enough for you bitches
Cause
today.
y'all can't be everywhere at one time.
Shut the fuck up. You hate it, bro. It's okay.
I'm not
We
hating. You just
we
can't be
here to
everywhere
break
at one
down your
time.
denial in your spirit, brother.
You didn't
Yes,
But
teach.
I'm so
yes.
I just have a hard time believing
We're
like
here to break down the denial in your spirit,
you
brother.
taught us humanity. Like
Brother,
no,
yes,
bro.
brother. The more
No,
I'm sorry, brother.
you didn't.
I
I
We
hate
was
that
living
for
in
you.
caves before we
I
ever even
have
met you.
te- I have a book that confirms that when I can tell you that the American Indians taught y'all how to swim.
Yeah, I believe that more. They taught us how to
I have
plant plants and all that
I
stuff. Yeah.
also have a book that the American Indians taught y'all how to take care of y'all
Now, I
kids.
want
Yeah,
y'all to listen to
I
this white
learned
boy. I
that in
want y'all to
school.
listen
I
to what he
didn't
just
I didn't
said.
need a book. I
So
just
you
Why
can
is sulfur
believe more
concentrated in
so.
your
So you
skin?
can believe more so that the Native American who thousands of miles away from you different
I
than
believe
the
I believe
African.
white
Hold up,
people.
one second. Than the African who has proof of civilization thousands of years prior to your people ever having any proof of civilization. These are
So
scientific facts. Yes, these are scientific facts that
all
Africa
right,
has been
whenever you're
known.
ready to
Ho,
let me
ho,
respond,
ho,
let me
ho,
know.
ho. I know it's fucking with your brain. Hold up, but I'm gonna make it make sense,
No, I'm
right?
ready to respond.
So
Let me know
okay,
when you're
so
ready.
all right, like listen, let your ears work first. You can't respond to something
I
that
have
I ain't
been. You
finished
just
saying.
yap.
You can't let you look,
You
look,
just
look.
keep yapping.
Listen. I know it hurts. I get
Yeah,
it,
it
white
does.
boy. I would be hurt too, but you
Yeah,
gotta
it
let me
hurts,
finish.
bro. It
Okay,
hurts.
you ready? You ready, white boy? You ready? So you're telling me you believe the Native Americans taught you how to swim faster than you can believe the Africans who are your next door neighbors taught you anything, and they have proof of civilizations prior to you ever having one?
So I don't think the Moors taught white people everything they know, like you said. I think white people learned stuff from people all across everywhere. Every type of different person.
But you
I don't think
bitches
it
was in
was I don't
caves.
think they got it
You
all
bitches
from
ain't
one
even have
source.
shoes on.
I'm sure they learned some stuff from the Moors. I don't think they learned everything. I have trouble believing you taught white people everything they know.
Who is you? I'm not a you. I wasn't there.
Whatever you want to call it.
Okay, because I wasn't there.
I wasn't either, so I don't know.
All right, so
I'm just
but
going
your
off what you
confirmation
said.
bias is a motherfucker, ain't it?
No, I'm not biased. I'm
Oh,
willing to
you
hear
are
what you have to
overly
say, but
biased,
you
my
didn't
boy.
teach us everything we know.
Your
That's just
confirmation
cap.
bias is hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
No, you just didn't teach us everything we know.
I never said I taught you everything, you know. Never
That's
said
what
that.
you said. You started off saying we taught you everything you know. The Moors, this is scientifical proven fact
Nigga,
that the
shut
Moors taught white
up. What
people
the
everything they
fuck?
know. Like, shut up with that bullshit.
Nigga, you
I
white
know
as
you
hell.
hurt,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up, nigga.
I am white as hell. What's the problem?
What's the problem? The problem is this. After I knock you out, I'm gonna rob your
You
bitch
won't
ass
knock
too.
All
shit
right,
out,
bro.
bitch.
Hold up,
You're
bro. Hold up.
pussy as
Hold up.
fuck.
Ho. What the fuck? Man, y'all look at my lives just fucked up. Hold up. That's what you're not gonna do. We not doing no threats on here. Now, we can have a conversation, but we ain't doing no threatening.
Yo,
Look, I get it, but we not finna come up here and say nothing that's gonna jeopardize the lives. So y'all gonna have to calm your emotions.
Yeah, but nah, white boy, where did you get your education from?
Fucking high school.
A fucking high school. So
how old?
you go ahead, bro.
How old are you, boy?
Ain't nobody's boy. But
Damn.
how old are you?
How old are you, boy? You tell me.
So you ready to start chimping out, white boy?
Nah, I don't chimp, bro.
It's
You
like,
ready to
bro,
start chimping out? You
I
ready to
don't
start
get
chimping out,
why.
white boy?
I
No,
I don't get why
He said sounds cool. Chimping
yeah,
out.
that's what
I'm
I'm
not the
saying.
one
It's
who
like, bro,
said
what if you
it.
No,
like?
they
Why would
think
you?
that
Why?
sounds cool.
Who said boy? You
Oh,
said boy.
boy. Yeah, you said what? How old are you, boy? So I said it back to you. What's the problem?
Don't start
When
chimping
did I
out,
say
white boy.
boy?
Don't
I
start
said
chimping
how
out.
old are you? I never
Oh,
said boy.
I'm old
When do you hear
enough.
me say boy?
Shit, I'm
That's
old
fine. I'll
enough.
chimp out. I'll chimp out
All
on him.
right,
All
don't
you
worry about
fucking
it, man.
niggers need to go back to Africa.
There
You
you go. There
fucking
you go.
Bro,
You
shut
ready
Damn.
to
your
chimp out?
goofy ass up,
There
man.
you
Why
go.
everybody gotta start throwing slurs out of
Man, because
nowhere
white
when
people are really
nobody is being
they the
disrespectful?
largest chimps. That's the thing, bro. That's why they want to
Like, this
push
don't make
you.
no sense.
Bro, that's what the fuck Chud. That's why I said Chud the Builder was trying to fucking flip the narrative. In reality, bro, these motherfuckers are unhinged, bro. They want to make it seem like we're unhinged, bro, by
So we're
saying
the
shit and
chimps.
doing shit
That's what
like
you're
that.
saying,
Yes, bro, y'all are the actual chimps.
bro. I
And
get it,
that's the
bro.
funniest shit about
I
life,
get it
bro.
now.
That's the funniest shit about life. Y'all are
Wait,
the
I think
actual
I
chimps, bro.
understand it now.
Yeah, bro. Like, think about it.
You
Y'all got the
understand
most
what?
chimp
What you got, Jody?
DNA.
I
Y'all
think
are
I
the most
understand it now.
compulsive motherfuckers on God's green earth. When you unalive people with no fucking remorse, thought patterns,
We
like an
savages.
animal. You're
We don't play.
animalistic. And that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. So what we're realizing is you're trying to flip the narrative, and black people, you better not fall for
bro.
it
You
because
fucking
they
got him,
cannot
bro.
fix it. It
Dude, you're
doesn't matter
onto
what they
something. I
do, they
think you
can't
got this,
fix it.
bro.
They're chimpy as shit.
Dude, you unlocked the key to ending racism today.
No,
Let's
no,
go.
no. There's no end to racism because you people still
Oh
exist.
shit.
You have to think
Oh,
about
we're
it, right?
I
fucked.
There
mean,
can't be an
your
end to
people started
racism with
the
people that have the
Oh,
racial caste
ideology of
system in the
your
first
people.
so
place.
we're cooked.
The
We're
only
cooked
end
then,
to
right?
racism is to end the. Never mind. Let me shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro. Don't say it.
So the
You're
the
both
whole caste
colonizers.
system
You
was
almost said the
created by
quiet part
your
out loud,
people.
bro. Don't be saying that.
Yeah, I almost did.
They might come get you.
Right. I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, so you got high school education, what you said?
He said he's in high school.
No, I said I got my education from high school, meaning I graduated. What the fuck?
And all of this ideology you got, you don't think there's any type of confirmation bias associated?
What's your more ideology come from? There's no
I don't
more
have
here.
more ideology. I didn't
No,
even
I'm
really.
talking to these
You
guys.
said, what
Oh,
does my
okay.
more
Masters.
ideology come from?
You're more,
Like
Moorish, Israelite bullshit.
Israelite. No, I'm not no Israelite, first of
No,
all.
when did somebody say about
Oh,
Israelite?
okay, my bad.
And
I thought
second
you
of
were
all,
pretending.
you asked me where this Moorish
Man,
ideology.
shit, we
Oh
was
man, drop him. Do
kings,
not let this
man.
bitch
We
come back up here. Matter of fact, I'm finna just let's get him out of here. How about that? This
War
just
Party, I heard you say that we both was colonizers.
Everyone
block
is, bro.
Where your people from?
Yeah, that's how you got here, bro.
Listen
You
to
are
me.
Wait, did he
colonized.
say everybody's a colonizer?
They are.
Yeah, he said. Listen, War Party. Before y'all migrated to the Americas, where were you?
At your mom's house making blueberry muffins.
I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
talking to
chimping
you
out.
first.
He ready to chimp out.
Bro, I gotta get out of this live. I can't care.
What party
He
you
ready
gonna
to
tell me
chimp
or
out.
no?
This-
Do I gotta
this
drop
shit
back
is
down? You're not gonna tell me?
Yeah, I'm
All right.
hey,
Good day,
hey
War Party.
host,
Thank you.
I'm thankful for bringing me up, but I can't do
I know.
stuff like this.
For sure, bro. I'm just checking on the chimps, bro. Just checking on the
So what's
chimps.
wrong with that, bro?
Alright.
Alright.
There's nothing wrong with that. If you're gonna do history, just be honest about it. Damn.
Wait, so you guys hate colonization?
No, not even. I don't give a fuck.
What does that say?
But we do know that
Yeah,
we do
I
know
do.
that there's plenty proof when Buddy asks, where's your Moorish ideology come from? We do know that there's plenty substantial evidence of the Moors being in Europe since the 7th century, bro. So, I mean, when you asking these questions, there's the proof is in your homeland. It's not
So
like
what did the
some
white
shit you
people
make
do
it up.
before the 7th century? Just sit there and drool on themselves?
I mean, hey, if you want to ask that question, get your
They were
history. Not
basically
mine, bro.
colonized in Africa and other European settlements.
Hold up, they were doing that before the 7th century?
McMasters, what do you know what you descend from?
Hold on, wait.
McMillan,
I want you to
say
say that. I want you to say that very clearly. One more time. Before the 7th century, the Europeans were doing what? Go ahead, War Party.
I'm not European, bro, so I don't know. Shit, I was here
Oh,
being
so what are you if
Indian.
you're not European?
I'm Yakama Nation, bro. What tribe claims you?
You said what?
I'm Yakama Nation. What tribe claims you?
Ain't no motherfucking tribe claim me. I ain't no tribal nigga.
Oh, okay.
The fuck?
I was asking him who his lineage was. Does he even know?
Oh yeah,
White guy above me.
Mr. Call me whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck.
British,
British. You're 100% British.
mostly.
Mostly. Well, what's the rest of it?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
What's wrong with claiming it, bro? I don't get it.
Well, I mean, I don't know off the top of my head was the main part. But if I'm majority British, then that's what I am.
I see. Well, that's just an example, bro. You guys usually don't even know
okay,
your
so
actual
if
lineage.
if you're 98% white, but you have 2% black, is that gonna matter when you say that you add that 2% black in, or
I
are you
asked
just
what
white?
your lineage was. I didn't say what you identify as. I see you.
Well, when you
identify
track
as
down
white.
your lineage and do all that, like, does that 2% matter, or is it really the 98%? Is what
It's part
you
of
are?
not really knowing what you are, but you aren't 98%.
But if you're
You might be
majority
98% mix
one,
of European
that's what you are.
ancestry, but you're not 98% British.
Yeah, I'm not saying I know the exact percentage. I just gave you a hypothetical.
No, yeah, you gave me a hypothetical. With
I
the
said if you were
2% to make it seem
98%,
like it's
if you were
nothing to claim.
98% white and found out you were
Yeah.
2% black, would you say
Yeah.
would that 2% black matter, or
But
are you
that's
just
not
gonna
what
call
you
yourself
are.
Wait,
Yeah,
how do
that's
you
what
know
a
what
hypothetical
party?
is,
You
War
know
Party.
That's not
Are you
what
okay?
white people are here.
Wait, are you tracking, bro? Do you know what a hypothetical is?
Bro, you graduated high school. You're not
Yeah,
flexing on
yeah, and I
nobody,
know what a
okay?
hypothetical is. I expect you to as well. Do you know what that is?
You put a hypothetical out there saying
Yes. So, and
98
if you
and
can't comprehend
2%.
my
White boy, shut the fuck
hypothetical,
up.
then it's
You put a
okay.
hypothetical out there saying 98 and 2%, which you aren't.
Yeah.
White Americans are on
Well,
average mixed with at least
that's
3
why it's called
different
a
European
hypothetical.
lineage. That means you're not 98%.
Well,
You
that's
might
why I
be
called it a
that as a
hypothetical,
collective
correct?
of white ancestry, but you're not all. That's what I'm saying. You don't even know what you
Well,
are.
when I say hypothetical, it's not me saying I'm
Bitch,
this.
you're
It's
still
me
lingering on
giving
hypothetical. We're
giving
already
me
past that. You're
it's
not
me giving you a
98%.
random.
And the
Okay,
point
it's
that you
okay.
can't even say what your lineage is
If
shows how ashamed
if
you
you don't
bitch ass
even
white
want, if
boys
you
are.
don't know, if you don't know what a hypothetical is, then I mean, I
We're
can
already
really have a
past your
conversation with you.
fucking unrelated hypothetical question
Are
about
you? Do you
yourself. We
have
know
like
you're
by
not
chance?
98%
Are you one
British.
of those
We
GED
know you're
type of
not
guys?
98% British, bro. So
Are you
just
one of those
drop that.
GED type of
Hey,
guys?
Your
what party?
hypothetical,
What
bro.
party?
You're claiming a
No,
GED.
What
What are
party?
you talking about?
GED,
I
General
graduated from UW.
Education, whatever that thing is.
Who turned my
GED.
camera off?
I graduated from UW.
Oh,
Where did
well,
you
you don't
graduate from?
seem like you graduated,
You
bro.
said high school,
If
my
you
guy.
can't even track what a hypothetical is, I
Everybody's not
mean,
educated except white people, bro.
did you
Right?
ride on the short bus when you
You're
went to
funny.
that school?
Don't get mad at me because you have no pride in your people.
No, I'm just
I didn't
concerned,
make you
bro.
white.
Or was it the Tylenol your
Talk
mom
to
took
mom and
when she was
dada.
pregnant with you?
Talk
Is
to
that
them
what made
about
you
why you're
stupid?
white, bro.
It's okay, bro.
Talk to them about why they don't teach you your own history, your own fucking people. That's your problem.
They
That's not
teach
mine.
us our own history. What do you mean?
Obviously not, because you think you're 98% British.
Well, you wouldn't learn what your lineage is in school. You would have to take a DNA test, right? So that's not
part of your family teaching you
It's
who
not
you are.
part
If
of
you
your high
have any
school
pride in your
education, boss.
ethnicity or your lineage, but you
It's
don't.
not part of your
Most
high
white
school
people don't.
education, boss.
You're identifying as white like it's a fucking monolith.
A monolith, or am I just not faking?
Do you understand what a monolith is?
What would you
That
like me
past
to call
GED
myself?
standards or
sir?
what?
What should I call myself then?
What you are?
Yeah, exactly. That's
The
why I call
fuck?
myself white. So you're saying I'm saying it like a monolith, but I'm just calling myself what I am.
Yeah,
You
because
see
you're
how?
claiming 98%, bro.
But
It's not that hard.
do you
It's
see
really
how
not that
dumb?
hard to understand.
Well,
The
if
fact is, your
all you have
family
to
didn't
understand,
teach you
all
what
you
you
have to
are.
understand is I'm majority
So
white,
you
and
think you're
that's what matters,
American,
right?
like Americans from here.
Americans, they're from all over the world. That's what built America. People migrating to there and then having kids. So, I mean,
Is that how that works?
yes, there's not just one type of American.
Yeah,
American is a
exactly.
broad type of people, bro. So, I
Right.
mean,
It's
yeah.
your nationality, correct?
So I'm white
Like I
American.
said,
Is it
you're
that hard to understand?
identifying as a broad nationality. We're asking
Broad?
about your ethnic lineage.
I said European way earlier.
Nah, fuck. Anyways, bro, like I said, you ain't got no heart. You don't even know what you are.
Well, I just told you what I am, and you didn't like the answer, so it's okay.
No, the whole point, bro, you came up here to flex. So fucking
what did I flex? Wait, what did I flex?
You just asked if nobody liked colonization. Who likes colonization, bro? Who likes fucking people?
Do you live in
coming to
America?
commit genocide on other people.
Dude, you benefit
like
from
to do that.
colonization.
That's
You
your
benefit
people's
from
way, bro.
colonization. Everyone on this live has benefited from colonization.
Bro, this
so-
land does not benefit from your people being here. Does not.
Okay,
benefit
so
from
why do you still
colonization.
live here if it's such a shitty place?
Because it's my land.
Okay, so I mean, there you go. Must not be that bad then. I mean, if you don't feel like you need to flee to another
Why
country
would I
because
flee
it's
my
so
land because
if it's so bad here, that's what people do.
up, bro.
When it's so bad where you're at, that's what people do. They go become citizens somewhere else.
Yeah, nobody said anything about being bad. You asked.
Okay,
if
so
people
you benefit
from colonization.
you do.
How is that, bro? You poisoned the land since you got here.
So do you not like the freedoms and liberties that we have?
Specifically because of you guys.
Do you not like the freedoms and liberties that we have?
Yeah,
as
I had
Americans?
freedoms before you came.
But do you
Dumb
not
fuck.
like the
What
ones
are you
we
even
have
talking
now?
about?
Do you not like the ones we have now or something is what I'm saying.
No, you asked if I think colonization benefited people and it didn't.
We do. Everyone on this panel, if they live in America,
You're the
they've
only
benefited
one,
Damn, bro.
think
Imagine you
bringing
coming
slaves here, enslaving
Imagine
the
you
people,
coming here
bringing them here.
to a free land and asking them, do they like the freedoms of the fucking land? Like you motherfuckers brought freedom with you.
Right?
I mean, everywhere has been colonized. We're not the only colonizers. That's what I'm saying. The whole world has been colonized, basically.
Bro, the dumb shit you white people say just blows my mind sometimes.
Is that not true? Is that not true? Tell me if I'm wrong, please.
You're pretty wrong, bro.
So the majority of the world has not been colonized? Okay, yeah, I'll wait.
Wait for what? Your question was if it benefited anybody. No, you enslaving and committing genocide.
I asked if
didn't
if
benefit
majority
anybody.
of the earth has been colonized.
What does that have to do with our land?
Everyone benefits from colonization.
So we benefited from you guys bringing unknown diseases over here.
Were you
that
alive?
ran rampant.
Wait, were you alive during that time?
It still affects us, bro. The
It does?
diet, the food, all of it still affects
You can't go buy what you
everybody.
can't grow your own food.
Did, everything your people did that they don't even claim because you don't even know what you are, everything your people did still affects the black community, any minority.
Wait, what part of y'all have Walmarts on the reservations?
Yeah.
No, we don't got Walmart on the reservation.
How they poisoning y'all food then?
Yeah, like
Y'all not
how are you in a tribe and you don't know how to grow your
dairy.
own
No,
food?
never
Talk
mind.
about the
Never
diet.
mind. Don't
None of
worry
that
about
is
my
part of
question.
the diet. None of that's
Don't
part
worry
of the
about my
diet,
question,
bro.
man. Don't even worry about my question. Seems that Mr. Call is on your ass though, War Party. You should probably address that though.
Oh, what was the question? I missed it.
You said the diet, we're poisoning you with the diet, but how are you in a tribe and you don't know how to grow your own food and shit? Like, what?
Oh, everything, pretty much
If we're
everything that
poisoning you
is
so
available
bad.
here is from here, my guy. You
Like,
didn't
you
bring it
didn't,
from.
they
You
don't
brought
teach you that
rats.
shit?
You brought rats, and what else did you bring? What produce did you bring here along with the enslaved people?
Shit, I'm not even sure. I wasn't there.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It's funny how you want to have pride in something, bro, but when you get like it put in your face, and you
What
start
did I
stuttering
have
around
pride
like a little
about though?
bitch,
No, what did I have pride about?
claiming that everybody benefits from white people being here.
I didn't say white people being here.
Colonization.
I said colonization.
And that's white people coming here, you stupid fuck.
You don't think there's other races that have colonized other places?
I'm sure there have.
Okay,
Does
so
that
shut
make
the fuck
yours
up.
any less? Does
God
that make
damn.
yours any less fucking of an atrocity or what?
No, people benefit from colonization was my point. Like, yeah.
You benefit from colonization.
I think everyone in America has benefited from it being colonized.
You benefit. You like to tell yourselves that.
I mean, I think it has.
Okay, you're talking about poison foods. How come we can't sell any of our fucking
Dude, you can grow your own food and
livestock?
eat your
No,
own
I'm
food.
talking
Talk
about. I'm talking
poisoning
about
the
what
food.
you. I'm talking about what you guys do.
You have a
How come we
choice to
can't
eat what
sell
you
any
want.
of that to any other country?
You literally have a choice to eat healthy.
How
if
come
you
we
wanted to.
can't sell any livestock to any other country?
I'm not sure.
Maybe you should know what you're talking about before you start acting like you fucking improve something, bro.
I didn't. Well, I'm not the one who brought up why we can't export
What was your
cows or
question?
something.
Your
That
answer
wasn't
to
my
the
question. My question has
That's
nothing to
food,
do with
right?
cows.
Is
Yeah,
that
and I told you I don't
is
know the
that
answer to your
processed
question.
meat?
But if you know the answer to the
Is that
question, why
what's
don't
in
you?
Walmart?
What? Cows?
Processed meat.
I mean, yeah, there's processed meat in Walmart.
All right.
There's
Why can't we
processed
sell
meat.
any of ours to anywhere else?
Well, War Party, that really wouldn't concern y'all because y'all are on the reservation. You just said y'all don't have Walmart, so y'all shouldn't have processed meat. That's
Yeah, we don't got
Exactly.
why he asked
Walmart,
y'all.
and nobody's stuck on the
That's why he
reservation,
asked y'all like
dumbass.
y'all growing your own food. So like, you know,
Bro,
you
produce
should
that's
address that.
here. Produce. Everything in your soul food is
How much
produce
have you
from
had
here,
to
guy.
drink today?
Calm down. Yeah, we all drink antifreeze out here, right, white boy?
I can tell. It sounds like you're slurring, bro. You sound
And you
tired.
guys are all meth heads
Yeah, we are,
and
bro.
inbreds.
Yep.
No
Damn
ass
right.
from inbreeding.
Yee yee.
Yep. Yep.
Yankee Doodle Dandy. That's what they call me.
It's in your culture, bro.
Yeah, Yankee Doodle.
No, you're kings and queens inbreeding. Inbreeding in your culture.
Kings and queens?
Yo, what's up?
How do I know more about your culture than you do, bro?
My culture's American, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm in America.
You're not indigenous here. Your culture is not American.
I'm a citizen of America, modern day America. So yeah, it's everyone who lives in America's culture is American culture.
Yeah, your lineage is British, you said. You're 98% British. You're European.
That would be where my ancestors are from, though, not where I'm from. I'm an American citizen.
So So now
So
you just what?
I'm part of American culture. Yes.
Okay. What's American culture?
It's a mixing pot, so it's a bunch of different cultures mixed together.
What is that? Just examples, a couple examples.
Everyone from around the world, their culture brought to America, and
So that's not American culture.
We share our cultures. Yes, that is the culture of America. The
No,
culture of
that's
America is
not.
the freedom
That's
to
other
think what you
people,
want,
other
say what you
indigenous
want.
people from other areas' culture.
Okay, so yeah, you
Not
guys only
American culture.
you Indians were the only ones with culture.
Hamburgers
Yeah, you're
and
right,
hot
bro.
dogs is not American culture, bro.
You don't think? Do you
What
not
are you
think?
talking about?
You don't think other races from around the world
No, other
migrate here
races
and share
didn't
their
exist here
culture?
before you fucking white people came, bro.
We're
That's the
talking about
point.
modern day America, bro. You're not tracking. Like
Talking
you
about
got to keep
culture.
up. You
Talking
got to
about
keep up
culture.
if
You
we're gonna
said you
have a
have no
conversation.
culture. You don't know about your culture. You don't know about the inbreeding.
It's
You don't know
American
about the
culture, bro.
British. You don't know about the lineages. Inbreeding back to their family to purify their own blood. Fuck are you talking
It
about?
doesn't purify your blood. I'm not
Obviously,
sure
we
what
know
you're
that,
talking
right? But that's how
about.
you guys think.
To purify your blood.
What's going on here?
What's up, everybody? Peace to the panel. Who hosting this boring ass live?
Pumpkin Boo.
No, I'm just talking. What's up, Pumpkin?
Man, they Quan hosting this bitch, man. What's happening?
Oh, okay. That's my dog, Corn. What's good, bro?
What the
I was
business
so
is,
curious.
please?
Yeah, what good, man? What you know
Man,
good?
let these folk get at it, bro.
Oh, okay.
Man, these folk got something they want to say, man. White boys say, goddamn it, all y'all need to be happy they colonized America.
No, I don't think that you need to be happy about it. I'm saying we benefit from it.
That's how dumb you sound, motherfucker.
I said
You
we
think you're
benefit
eating
from
people
it.
up here. You sound dumb as fuck.
Okay.
Corn, I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between the Black Americans and the N-words of America. What's the difference?
Damn. That's a hell of a question right there, bro.
I'm interested to hear that.
Yeah, I had this. That's why I asked who was hosting this live, because I'm like, what kind of question is that?
I guess it was just them saying whatever you want to call them. If you want to call them Black American, because you know some people might say I'm Black American, I'm not Negro, or so we just put them all in there. Whatever you think he is, who your ancestor?
That's interesting. I don't think people would just walk around blatantly claiming that, hey, I'm an N-word of America. That just
Shit, some of them believe that they actually from a Naga tribe. You ain't heard that before?
I actually heard that.
Yeah, so some of them call themselves the N-words of America. They don't take it as a slur or nothing like that. So you don't want to disrespect them people, so we're just gonna put that in there too for the Naga tribe.
Nigga
So,
drop.
I'm assuming you part of that tribe, Corn.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's why you would put that in there. So
exactly,
this is one of your
exactly.
prompts. I should have known this one of your counter prompts.
Yeah, it's more respectful than disrespectful, believe it or not. But
It could be both. It could be both, just depending on how the term is used. You know what I'm saying? Because some people use the N word and be condescending with it. So it's just all upon the approach, I guess. It just depends on your approach. with
yeah,
the N-word.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Call Me Law definitely uses the N-word in a condescending manner.
No, I use it to name my friends. It's a gender identifying term sometimes.
So you'd
You know.
be a European.
Man, what's up, Billy? We beefing? You always run when I join the panel.
Call that nigga out. But it's a gender identifying term.
Yeah, like
Okay.
N-words and bitches, girls and boys, you know.
Okay, that's how you use it, as a gender identifier.
Sometimes. I mean, that's
Okay.
how it can be used.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason why I say it depends on the approach, because it's just it's a difference between saying it like that versus just calling a person a thoroughbred hardcore N-word, when just saying it out of spite, out of hate. You know what I mean? So
No,
yeah, it's
it's
just
not a
all.
difference, bro. Stop saying that.
I mean, it's well for me.
I was just
I'm
about to ask you
speaking.
that question. So to my black people, if he
I'm
uses it
speaking
as
for
a
me.
gender identifying term, is he good at the cookout or y'all tripping?
That sounds weird as hell.
I mean,
I
me
mean, he gave
personally.
a point. You know, niggas and bitches.
Yeah,
Real
that's what I'm
shit, real
saying. Because
shit.
it's like, you know, a
You
person
want
could
someone to
be.
call your mom's a bitch though?
Now he ain't calling my mama that. That's
Oh
not
yeah,
happening.
no, it depends.
But it's a gender identifier. What if he's referring to your mom's and he calls her a bitch?
That's the context. When you
Man,
add that context, it changes
Yeah,
it.
then it becomes
But
derogatory.
yeah, you shouldn't call no
Hmm.
one's mom a bitch. I mean, you should expect something to happen to you if you do that,
I mean,
especially
yeah.
like in front of their
Of
face.
course.
But you're not gonna
Yeah,
call
of
a black
course.
person the N word either. It don't matter.
but
Yeah,
I'm
he's
saying
not.
if
Yeah,
you
that
saying
too.
I
Yeah,
got
it's
my
a
N
respect.
word,
It definitely is a respect thing. You got to know when there's a right time and a wrong time to probably use that
There's
word. I
no
mean,
there's no right or wrong
And
time.
the right time is when
It's
it's just
only
only
a
white
wrong
people around
time.
you.
There's no right time.
no, I mean some people have black friends and white friends are like black and white people are friends, and then they say it to each other. But like,
Oh, so you get a
if you said
pass. I
it to
haven't
a
seen anybody
random,
give a pass yet.
like if you say it between your friends, like and they're cool with it, I feel like that's cool. But you shouldn't say it to a random person
Sound
because
like
you
you got
never
some
know.
bitch ass
You never
friends.
know who takes offense to it.
See,
yeah,
that's the
my
problem with
thing
some black
is,
people.
yeah, if a
Because
person
you're not
say,
supposed to be saying if you only can say it around a group of people. I can say it to any black person whether I know them or not. You can't.
Yeah.
So that tells
Yeah,
me that you
sure.
shouldn't say that.
You shouldn't say it in a. I don't think you should say it in a disrespectful way.
You're
I
not gonna
personally
tell
just
me
think
to
it's
say a
corny
word
in general.
that my people came up with. What the fuck? This is our
I
word.
don't care if you
You can't say it. I
blue,
can't.
black, or
I
You
can
gotta
purple,
say
ask.
I'ma
it.
I
say
don't have
I
what's
to.
up,
can
my
say
nigga.
it. So what do you mean?
You can say it
If
online.
you
Yeah,
my
you can.
N word,
Yeah.
if you
No,
my
I can
mid,
You can
say
say
I'ma
it.
say
it.
it.
I could say it anywhere.
You're not
But
gonna say it
I just
anywhere.
think it's corny. I
I
personally
don't.
think
like
I
it's
you
don't see
corny.
shouldn't.
why.
You shouldn't just go around saying it.
I don't see why people his kind like to debate black people about saying the word that they won't even say right.
Yeah, I don't think
You guys brought it
That
up.
makes no
I
sense to
just
me.
gave my opinion. So I
I
mean,
don't know who brought it up, but you're not
I brought it
saying
up.
that
I
right.
brought it
Yeah.
up.
But he can't
I
really
didn't.
say it anywhere because he's saying there's a right time and wrong time to say it. So if you
He's
say
not
it
going to
anywhere,
say
then
it. He
is
doesn't
that
have
No,
a
not
real
true?
profile
if you
picture.
know it can be wrong, then like just
I
don't
mean,
say
if
it.
you white, it is very much true.
Yeah, the thing is, I brought it up amongst my N word buddies. I didn't try to include the outside. There was more of an in house convo when I was consulting with Corn about the N word. So let me draw that line and make that shit
Damn, did
very
you say
clear.
an in-house combo? So we house
Yeah,
niggas?
yeah. Yeah. You feel me?
Call
You
it a
feel me?
house nigga.
Like that's an in-house combo. Like I didn't say everybody included when I'm discussing that term because that was more for the host.
Right. And even you got Pretty down there, and she even biracial, right? Like, so even if Pretty, who's a biracial, black person, she even think that you have no opinion. What you think about that, Mr. Call?
I think that's her opinion, and I'm glad we all have the freedom to have our own opinions. That's it's
Exactly.
exactly what I think it should be. That's how I think it should be.
I mean, that's true, but when it comes to the N word, it's like your opinion is irrelevant.
Yeah,
You
but
don't
I
get
can
an
still think
opinion.
I still can
Not
have
that
my
though.
own personal opinion to myself and how I'm going to use the
Yeah,
word.
to yourself, but not
Yeah,
Yeah,
amongst
to
exactly.
yourself.
us.
It
Not
doesn't matter
amongst no
to
Well,
real
you
niggas.
asked. You asked.
I didn't ask you. You
Well,
ain't gonna
okay.
have the
Well,
convo amongst
you
no
didn't
real
start saying all
niggas
that
and
until
trying to
after
say
someone said that
I'm
they
gonna
had a
assert
problem with
myself
it.
because look, you asserted yourself. I didn't ask you anything. You asserted yourself.
Well, we're on a panel full of people, so I mean, when you just throw out a
Regardless,
question,
like I said, you asserted yourself. You could have
and
kept your mouth
you
shut.
just now are telling me that you weren't talking to me way after I already answered and all that. So I mean,
But
I
where
just feel
where
like you're just trying to,
where does that
No,
entitlement
be a
come
bro.
from?
dick.
Where's that
No.
entitlement
You
come
felt
from?
exactly. He felt entitled and felt the need to
Where
assert
does
himself and
entitlement come
trying
from?
to make it seem as I dragged him in it. No, bro. We
Because you
talking
You
about
already
the
asked the
N
acknowledged it.
word.
question.
You
It's
see,
not
War
that deep.
Party, he remained on mute. He knew that convo had nothing to do with him. He stayed on mute. But you, on the other end, you felt the need to assert
Yeah, I'm
yourself.
not on
So
here
now
to
you
stay
in
on
it.
mute. That's not
So
what I'm on here to
now
do.
you in this shit. You feel me?
I'm not on
Now
here to
you
stay
want to
on
be
mute.
part of a real nigga conversation. So now you in it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we
Okay.
don't allow
What the
we don't
fuck?
allow people like you to say the N word, and I stand
I
on
don't
that.
get. I didn't ask you.
I do a handstand on that
Yeah, I'm
shit.
not the one who asked
Look,
though.
I confine you if need be. You know
Hey,
what I
I didn't
mean?
ask you though. So
I'm just letting you know. I'm just doing a temperature check because
I
I don't
was just
want you
letting
to
you
feel
know.
the need
I
like
was
you
just letting you
comfortable
know too,
enough
bro.
to feel like, hey, I can say that. No, bro,
Bro, he can
this
say
ain't
whatever
that.
he want
You can say whatever
online.
you want. That's the thing.
Online, yes,
But
you're
this
right.
ain't that though, bro. That's
You can
all
say
I'm
I
letting
whatever
you
didn't.
you want
But
know.
you know
online.
what's
I
crazy?
don't
This
give
whole
you a
time I
pass to
never
say the
said
N
it though.
word.
I never said
I'm
it
not
though.
giving you
So
a
I don't see
pass.
your point.
My point is, I never give somebody like you a pass to say the
I
N
didn't
word. I
ask you
don't
for the
care
pass,
how.
bud.
I don't
Never
care how
asked
you
you. I
use
don't
it.
care about your opinion. Fuck your
Like I
pass.
said,
I don't even want it. If you would give it to me, I'd rip it up and throw it away. Fuck
No,
that
no,
shit.
fuck the pass in general. There's no such thing as pass. Fuck the pass in general.
I mean,
his
Damn,
son
man, that white boy
apparently gives
standing
him a
on
pass.
business though, man.
that thing
I mean,
is,
yeah, I mean, I can't argue. You know, it's no need to argue with him online, but he know he's not going to say it in real life.
But he just
That's not a
said
debate.
that. He said he gotta.
There's
you
a
know
time
when
and a
and where to
place.
say it.
There's a
He
time
said
and a
he said
place.
it
he
amongst
got
his
a-
friends.
Say it right now. Say it right now, dude.
Nah,
Dude,
he
I'm
said
not
he
gonna
said it
say it.
amongst
Just
his friends.
Say it right now.
no, I'm not.
But
I'm
yeah,
not
Quan,
going
but
to.
that just lets you know he don't need to be saying that. You only can say it around a set group of people that you got to beg to say
I don't
it.
have to. I didn't have to beg anyone.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I
you
never
gotta
had to beg anyone
you
to
gotta
say a
find a
word,
group
bro.
of
I don't know what
people,
you thought
black
this
people
was.
with low racial
That's never what it
self-esteem,
was.
and that's when you can say the word. Like, that's crazy. I don't have to do that.
Cool. I don't
I
care
can
what
meet
you have to
somebody,
do.
a
I never
black person
asked
today,
you.
and say it.
I didn't ask you, bro.
Nobody. I'm just telling you, since you want to jump in the conversation, it had nothing to do with you.
exactly,
Yeah, I do.
because I was
You
talking
let me up on
about,
the panel to talk. I'm not gonna
I didn't
sit
let
here
you
and
up
shut up like a
anything.
little bitch. I don't know what you thought I
yeah,
was.
I was talking about the
Well, you need
term
to
and
act
the
like you do in
verbiage
real
of
life.
the N word being used
Off the app.
amongst, real niggas, and he felt the need to try to jump in, and I'm like, hold up, bro. When it comes to you, I don't give a fuck how it's being used. Like, I'm standing on 10. I'm not
You
one
didn't
of
say
them.
you wasn't saying that at first until somebody else got
No,
on me
no,
about
no. You
it.
asserted
I ain't gonna lie.
yourself.
You didn't. You was
Like
not like that
hell. I
until
did not
somebody
come up
else said something, bro.
bro. I did not address you. War Party
When
remained
I
on mute.
started answering, you was
Listen
like,
here,
okay,
bro.
yeah, that's
War
right.
Party remained
That's
on
fair.
mute. He knew this convo had nothing to do with him, bro. You
When I
felt the need to assert
first
yourself.
answered, you was not saying anything about it until someone else said something. Now you want to get like this. So like
No,
that's just
because
how it
you
is. Let's
felt the
just call it
need
how
to
it is,
assert
bro.
yourself, bro.
You wanted
I
to hop
wasn't.
on the bandwagon and you wanted to
No,
address me with
you
him. It's
missing the
okay.
whole point. This
It's
shit had
okay,
nothing to
bro.
do with you, bro. You
Okay,
trying to
cool.
say I
So why
gave you
are
a
you stuck
pass.
on it, bro? Quit nut hugging me, bro. Like hop off. It's
No,
okay.
because I'm not finna let you play with me and
Well,
try to
hop
say,
off and move
oh,
on
you was
then.
cool with it at first. No, the fuck
You
I
was
wasn't.
until
No,
somebody
the
said
fuck I
something. That's
wasn't.
bitch shit. You was. You wasn't
No,
saying
I
shit until
wasn't, bro.
somebody else said something first. That's damn right. That's exactly what it was. So stop playing. Like what?
Bro, I said what I meant.
You wasn't
I
saying
am
shit
not
until
letting,
somebody else said something real
bro,
shit.
I
Man,
would
why
not,
the
I would
fuck
never
is
allow a
Uwa
person like
gifting
you to
this
say the
man?
N word. Point blank, period. I don't care
These
how
is
you feel
people.
about it, but I'm letting you know
Okay, and I
how I
said
feel.
hop off my nuts and let's move on. Why are you stuck on it, bro?
Bro, because you trying to
Are you
make,
cool?
you turning the N-word
What's your
convo and trying to
temperature?
make this
I
shit.
never said it the whole
No, you
time.
trying
Let's
to make
move
this shit
on.
turn to a sassy gay situation. Like, we not on that over
Man,
here,
how
bro.
did y'all get that?
Okay,
Like,
you're
what
just
type of
stuck
shit
on
you
it. Like
on?
you're just
Nah, you on some
you're tugging
pervert
on my
type
nuts, bro.
ill shit, nigga. Like, what are
You're
you
tugging on my
on? We
shit,
talking
bro.
about
Just
the
chill.
N-word. This nigga we talking about nuts when we say the
You can take
N-word.
it out
Nigga,
your
you a
mouth now, bro. It's all
fool.
right.
You a fool. We say the N-word, he think we talking about nuts.
This white boy trying to act like he don't piss on his balls every time he fucking needs to take fucking
What?
piss.
Okay, man.
Yo, what?
Bubba said, okay, man.
Nuts.
Y'all
Everybody's on his nuts and shit.
Why are you worried about what another man does in the restroom? You weird ass. Come on now.
Yeah, this shit going left field.
Hey, Quan, he was about to say that shit too. He had to pause.
Almost got him.
Hey, man, hell nah. But yeah, the reason why the conversation came up, because me and El Chapo Jr. right here, goddamn, we was having a conversation about why I use the word N-I-G-G-A of America, because some people consider themselves to be of the tribe of the N-I-G-G-A of America. But now, the question still stands. For all three groups denoted here, who are their ancestors, as far as you know?
I probably should have went more like, who are these niggas of America's ancestors? You should have been direct. Because when it comes to the N-word, like, can we say African Americans, are they real N-words? Because I'm starting to believe like they don't need to say the N-word no more.
Well, here's the thing.
Huh?
They're usually at the brunt of the N-word, so shit,
At the front. At the front. You a lie.
Like,
you a lie.
If you call an African American, if you say African American and a white person and you say the N-word, it like fits the character, right? Like African Americans, you the N-word. You know what I'm saying? It looks different if you see like a white person and a Mexican arguing and you hear him say you an N-word. Like it don't fit the narrative. So I'm gonna just say, for conversation's sake, yeah, they fit the narrative of the N-word. So they are the N-words, the real N-word.
Well, yeah, if I see somebody like that saying the N-word, first question I'm gonna ask: are you African descent, or if you anything African? Because what's finna start happening is these people have finna start getting a taste slapped out their mouth for saying the N-word because of the fact that they not real niggas. I'm sorry, they not.
Damn.
And they do not stand at the forefront. It's people like me
Wait,
with the
who's
real
African
Indian
American?
ancestry. We stand at the
Who you
forefront.
talking about African American? Because y'all niggas get on this app and act like y'all don't know what the fuck an African American is. Who called himself that? But who's
Yeah,
that?
but he
Oh
say he
no,
gonna
I'm not
start
that.
slapping African Americans.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
means he
that's what it's
slapping
finna
black
come down
Americans up
to.
here.
That's what it's finna come down to, because we not the same. I
Niggas
mean,
slapping niggas for saying nigga is gonna be crazy.
only person
That
I
what it
give a
sound like.
pass to is Corn, because he is a real nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
No,
Corn a
that
real
nigga
nigga.
absolutely
I fuck
right,
with
nigga.
him.
African
But some of
Americans is
these
not African
lost ones,
Americans is
I'm
not
not rocking with them.
niggas. They not
So
niggas. They
What? I'm African.
Africans.
I call
Them
myself
niggas.
African American.
No, hey, nigga, if
Y'all
you
been
say
calling
you're
yourself
black,
African
black
American.
means that you're from a subgroup from Africa, nigga. You're African. You don't get to
wait,
say
Pretty
nigga.
remove
That
that
shit has
man.
been
Oh my bad, I
removed.
can't say that. Oh shit, what happened, bruh?
When
No, man.
y'all niggas has been African American since the shit came out.
No, nigga, I was
We know
nigga,
who
you a
Hey,
African
motherfucking
Pretty in
lie.
American
I
Paris,
is.
what I
wasn't born,
do? What I
nigga, I
do?
wasn't born African American. Nigga, I was born before 89, before motherfuckers got reclassified. Nigga, I've been a nigga. What the fuck you mean?
That's cool,
And
but
never called myself
Steely.
fucking black. So don't tell me what the fuck I am.
well
Tell
then
me
you
I was
shouldn't be
calling
saying the
myself no
N-word,
fucking
Steely.
African American.
Steely, you
Nigga,
shouldn't
I
be
can
saying the
say
N-word
that.
there, bro.
So Steely, if you catch an African
Shit.
American saying the N-word, you gonna slap him?
Just saying,
If the
some of these
nigga,
African Americans,
shit,
they not
some of
on the
these
black
niggas need to
code.
be
They are not
slapped.
on
They not
code.
on code.
So
Fuck
let me
these
ask y'all
niggas,
this:
bro.
how do you ascertain who's African American? Because African Americans are black Americans.
Nobody's fucking African American. That's
So
the
who y'all gonna
problem.
slap then?
Nigga, how you new niggas gonna come up in here and try to make the rules? You nigga, if you hollering about you African American, nigga, you just got here. You gotta sit at the kiddie table. You ain't even had, nigga, you don't even got skin in the game. You ain't even been through shit.
But wait,
You ain't
hold
been
up,
through.
Steely,
You
y'all
wasn't
passing out rules though.
hold on. Because African Americans ain't do shit when motherfuckers was Negroes and coloreds. They didn't do shit for them because them niggas wasn't there.
Those were the same people.
You niggas is new. So
Exactly.
African Americans is new. That mean you just got here, nigga.
I wasn't with us hooping in the gym.
And nobody is forcing you to subscribe to African American, nigga. That's a choice. Nobody telling you that.
Hey, Pretty, you hearing this shit, man? So if your ass identifies African American, a nigga gonna walk up and
You got
slap
it.
you.
You can hang on to this. Here, hang on to me. Hang on to me.
It's Pretty though. She
Hang on
up
to
there?
me. Okay.
Hey, Bubba, you from Africa, Bubba?
I don't know if it take care.
I'm of
Okay, take your
African
time.
descent, like every
Take
other.
your time.
I don't think Pretty know she up here.
Brother, is you from Africa?
That was crazy.
Damn, hey man, that's gonna be a crazy ass day.
Like, is you from Africa, brother?
I'm from
So
African
so
descent,
y'all
like
say
every
are
other
y'all
black
saying
person.
like the Africans
Oh
that
my
moved
God.
here?
Yeah, right. Did you move here, brother?
And see,
No,
and that's the
I didn't
problem.
move
See,
here,
you
like,
got Africans
second
that done
generation or
moved
nothing like
here
that.
trying to call themselves black now, and that's the problem. They done inserted themselves and act like they got a
But you
fucking
do
voice
know
and got
racially
skin
they
and
still
shit.
are black though, right?
Not
Nigga,
really.
I know
He's
racially. I know
about
race ain't real.
he's talking
Shit.
about the
So
whole
racially they
continental
ain't shit.
Africans coming over here and saying
Racially, they're African American. They're not black.
saying nigga and shit like that. Like these people that are literally African Americans. We are not literally African Americans. We don't come from both continents. We come from one continent. Them motherfuckers come from another continent, come over here, then try to, how can I say, insert themselves into the actual black culture that's over here.
Thank you.
Because
Okay,
they
but
fit,
I'm asking you
because,
though,
hold
would
on,
you
because
slap
they
one of them
fit
bitches?
the skin tone.
Would you slap one of them if they
African
said
saying
the
nigga,
N-word?
hell yeah, I would.
Damn.
I would
No, but
slap the
Quan, you
monkey
don't peep
taste
what
out
they
his
trying to
lips.
do,
Like,
bro.
what are
They
we
trying to
talking
give away the
about?
African American
Damn,
term.
bro. Africans
They
finna
trying to
have it
give it to
hard in
continental
America,
Africans.
bro.
That's not
If
them.
you wanted to be
Wait,
technical, you are.
wait a minute. Hold on. Daquan, tell me what would it take for you to slap the shit out of African? What type of
You ain't okay.
disrespect?
Hold on.
Hold on.
What type of
Okay,
disrespect
okay,
would you
okay.
I
tolerate?
see
Not even
where you
just that. Not
going.
even just that. Still,
I see
better
where you
question.
going with it. I see where
Hold on.
you
Better
going with
question.
it.
Better question. How many Africans was called the hard ER word?
I don't know, but they might have been misidentified.
Good.
Exactly. You can't say that because they weren't called it. They was
I
called
see where you
African while
going
we
with it
was
though,
called the
Steely,
N word.
because an African can say some shit to me wrong way, and I might get sideways with their ass
You
because
might
they
feel
not like
offended as
us.
fuck.
You
I
know what
see
I'm
what they mean
saying?
too. I ain't gonna lie, they don't sound right saying the shit. I didn't heard them say it.
Even Muhammad Ali said an African could walk off in the little sandwich shop to get a sandwich, and he wasn't allowed in there because he was a nigga.
Yeah, they said, "Oh, he's
Muhammad
not a
Ali said
Negro.
it.
Oh, he's not a Negro." I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
they was
yeah.
I never
Negro.
heard
That
niggas
was
I
say
thought
that
that was
shit.
a
It
Negro
sound
pivotal.
like
originated
That was a
over there.
pivotal interview.
Hold on. Hold on.
let
I'm
me
just
let me
saying.
just say
I'm
this
just
real
saying.
quick.
I'm just saying though. I thought Negro originated in Africa, but somehow when Africans come over to America, they're not deemed as Negroes. They're deemed as Africans.
It definitely didn't start there.
Nah, Negro didn't start there. According to
First
Walter
of all,
Fletcher,
Negro is a
Negro started in
Portuguese
America.
Spanish word.
According to
Yeah,
1755 Royal Decree, Indians were the Negro first.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, if
Before
you want to be
1755, they called Indians Negro.
technical, they are African U.S. corporation citizens.
even if you check your Bible, even your Bible tells you that Ham is the progenitor of all races except the Negro.
African U.S. corporation citizens. That's what you are, Bubba.
That's what you are, Mister. I drink
That's what you
silver.
are,
And what the fuck you be drinking?
brother. All our ancestors drank
Nigga be
silver for their
drinking
health.
motor oil and shit. I don't care. Talk to you, man.
Damn, he drinking motor oil.
No, he be drinking
Well, that just
silver
shows,
and a bunch of other
brother.
weird shit.
That
What up,
shows
The
that you don't
fuck?
study. That shows that you don't study ancient culture. They all use silver.
So, Lightbrain, are you African?
I
Yeah,
just
No,
use a
I'm not.
copper
No, I'm
cup.
African.
You said, well, you're not?
No.
Are
he
you
is
African
African.
American? Oh, you got quiet on that shit.
You
Exactly.
asked me. Shit.
Are you African American?
He's African American.
I'm classified as that, bro.
Oh,
It's
you from
either
Africa?
you are or you ain't. Which one are you? Are you
Brother, we
African
ain't playing these
American?
colonizing games, dude.
Bro,
He's
we just
African
speaking
American.
truth right now. Are you from America or are you African American? Which one is it?
Bro, I'm from America, brother. You ain't got.
So
I'm
you
from.
Black American or you African American? Which one?
Oh, this nigga's terrible.
I know you are African. You ashamed of yourself, fool. You scared
Okay.
to claim who you are
Hey,
and
brother,
want to
I can
be.
ask you.
You
Hey,
you
listen.
want to tether on to this blackness because you
Listen.
see what
I
come
can
with this
ask you 10
blackness. It
things
come with
about
greatness.
Africa and you'll be clueless. You feel me?
No,
I know for a fact you don't
because
study
you
the
don't
land,
come
the
from
air.
greatness, fool. You
Brother,
don't come
brother,
from
we don't.
greatness. You
Brother,
have to
we
tether
don't
to
gotta
our
argue.
greatness. You have to
Brother,
tether to black people
we
greatness.
don't gotta argue. I know for a fact if I
I'm
ask
not
you 10
arguing.
things about Africa, you'll be clueless. You don't study the water, land, air, nothing. So stop telling me I come from somewhere you don't know about, brother.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not you. You African American. And
Yeah,
it's
I ain't
people
arguing
like
with
you
you.
cosplaying. You cosplaying.
Hey, go pick up
You're
some books, brother.
tethered. You're tethered. You tethering to our black greatness, our black history, all of our shit that we done black.
Like what?
Y'all
Because
want to
most of that
tether to
history
our
comes from the
black
brother.
leaders, our
Brother.
black inventions. Y'all are fucking
What black
tethers. Y'all
leaders? No,
have,
which black leaders? What black leaders? Let's talk about it, brother, because you don't know what you're talking about. What black leaders? The sellouts? Which ones?
regardless
Because
if
I'll
you,
break down. But regardless of what?
regardless
Talk
of
that
how you want to
bullshit.
call our black leaders, I'm
And
not
that's
talking
why you're
about
the
Obama.
problem. And
I'm
that's
not
why
talking
you are
about
the scum of
Obama.
society. And the
Y'all
reason
can
why
have
Gen Z
him.
it is like it is now. You don't care that they sellouts. You
Whoa,
like
whoa,
who?
Like I
whoa,
said,
whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean,
Niggas, you from the mainland to
Juneteenth is a
even be
Texas
talking like
thing.
this?
You said
Juneteenth
exactly.
is
That's
a
how we
Juneteenth, right?
Texas
know.
fucking
This is how
holiday.
we know.
That's a Texas fucking holiday, bro. They don't
Yeah,
got nothing to do
that's
with
not for the
nobody
whole
else.
nation, fam. That's strictly Texas. The whole nation just celebrates it, but it's
So, Corey,
strictly
what
for
you got to say
Texas.
for your people,
Now.
Wait,
dog?
but
You
who are
got to
these
get your
sellouts he
people
was
in
talking about?
line,
Though? Who are the
dog. These
sellouts?
African Americans, they out of hand, bro. They out of pocket.
Hey, what was the last book you
I
read
don't, I
front
don't
to
know how I'm
back?
gonna handle y'all niggas if y'all get to slapping my
That
cousin, bro.
nigga, bro. We talking about
Chapo.
him.
Oh, I don't speak for him.
Hey, Chapo,
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
gonna
that's
argue with
y'all
you, brother.
people, man.
Hey, Chapo, what was the last book you read front to back? I ain't gonna argue with you, brother.
Listen here,
Damn.
See,
bro.
now that's some that's
Hold
some
up. Let me
suspect shit.
respond to
That's some
this
shit that
fool.
I
Let me
expect a
respond to this
foreigner to
fool.
say, asking a
Eh,
nigga about what
No,
book
no.
he
Let me
read.
respond to this fool. We've been reading before it was legal for you fools to read and write. You just
Oh
now
my!
coming into this
Hey,
information. We been
look,
reading.
hey, look. Whoever talked to this dude,
Yeah.
he don't know shit. Hey,
You
come on,
don't know
man.
shit,
All right.
fool. You don't know shit. You can't tell me nothing. All of my people can read and write. So what do you mean? We been
Wait,
reading
y'all
and
dropped
writing.
him or he left?
We been knowing about this government and all of this bullshit before it was even legal for fools like you to read and write. Like, what are you talking about?
Damn, he ran.
He better jump up out that boat. He ain't ready for
We Black
me.
Americans. So what's next? What's the next step? Are we going to defeat the YT man? Or are we going to defeat Africans? Or what's
Why
next?
do
What the
y'all
fuck is we
Who the
going to
always
do?
fuck
think
is,
everything is about the fucking white
we?
tea,
What?
man?
What is?
Now, who the fuck
Everything
is,
ain't
What
about
we
you
going
giving
to
the
do?
Nigga,
YT
it's
Hold
giving
on,
man
your
bro.
too
Hold
much
on,
YT
hold on,
time.
hold
people
on,
too
hold on,
much
hold on,
power,
hold on.
bro.
Wait.
Y'all wasting y'all time.
these
Wait,
niggas
just wait,
want
just wait, just
they
wait, just
want
wait,
to
just wait.
speak for everybody.
Everything ain't no
I'm
fucking
asking a
race
question.
war, fam. Like y'all be talking about the white tea man, the white tea. This is not the fucking 50s no more, nigga. This is 2026. Stop
Okay,
bringing up the
cool.
white man.
It don't matter, bro.
The only motherfuckers holding us back is
What's the
us,
next
nigga.
step?
It's not no fucking white man. It's black
Okay, so
unity.
let's get that
It's
It
together.
black
is a race
unity.
war, though, bro. It's been
It's
a
All right,
race
literally
so
war.
let's
black
get that.
unity.
What are we talking about? It's been a race
It's
Ain't no
not
war
no
race
since
war.
fucking
Nigga, it
race
ain't
the
no
war.
inception
race.
of the
It
The
ain't
country.
no
white man
race
ain't
war,
listen. The
nigga.
white
It's
man ain't doing
everybody.
shit to us, nigga.
It's
We doing everything
everybody
to
He saying,
against
what's
ourselves.
next?
us.
Okay, but sitting up
We're
on
doing
TikTok 12
everything
So
to
hours a day
fucking
and
So
ourselves.
not
yeah,
doing
so
No,
shit.
black
All
people
right,
oppress
identity
cool.
and
each
Sitting
other.
on
land,
Cool, cool, cool.
land
All right,
grabs.
this is the real
sitting on
question. This is a real
TikTok
Black
12
question.
men,
hours a
How
day ain't
much
doing
money,
nothing.
nigga? How much money did y'all two
you
put
don't
up for
say
how
y'all
much
no,
money
nigga.
do
You
kids?
y'all
not been on
talking about?
Sitting
TikTok.
on TikTok 12
How
hours
much
ain't
You
doing
money did
nothing.
still
y'all two
dumb
niggas
ass
put
on
up for y'all
TikTok.
kids
Somebody on
already?
TikTok.
I
Sitting
don't
on
have no
TikTok 12
fucking
hours ain't
kids,
doing
man.
nothing.
Stop
Nigga,
muting
it
my
don't matter
mic.
if you have
Who the
none or
fuck is you
don't.
What's the next
talking
How
step?
much
to?
money did you put up for them already?
I'm not telling you how much money
When
I
you
got,
ask
nigga.
me
That's
how
that's
I
not
put
your
up for my
business.
kids if I don't have any
I'm
kids,
saying, what have
What are
you
y'all
you
done
can make
for
up
doing
your
to
your
set
kids?
mind.
your kids up for the future right now?
Not only that,
Nigga,
You
TikTok
I'm
don't
not
know
is
even
what
put
I'm
up no
working
doing.
because we
money.
What
getting
are
to
Stop
you
figure
doing
playing
to
with
out
me.
set
who
the
fake
youth
and
up
who real.
for the future right
What you
now?
do for Africa?
This
You
nigga
gotta be
sitting up
crazy
here.
if you gonna
That's why
bring
we can't
kids
trust
this
none of you
far,
This
bro.
nigga
niggas.
sitting
I'm
Cause
up
y'all
here
saying,
niggas
what
talking
are
ain't
about
you
what
shit.
you
doing to set
did
the
for
youth
your
up right
What
kids.
you
now?
do for
Wasting time
Africa?
on
Nigga, what the
TikTok.
I
And
fuck?
don't
y'all old
have
This
as
shit
fuck.
don't
kids.
Y'all in
got
y'all
nothing to do
fucking
with
What the
black,
late
fuck we
white,
30s,
doing?
fucking
early
What the
40s,
yellow,
fuck?
sitting up
red,
on
none of
What
that
TikTok
the,
shit.
arguing about
Children for.
that's
I
like me
am
saying
this,
y'all still in
I
water
am
and
a
shit.
black American. I am indigenous. Like shut the fuck up, bro. Go do something. You crying on
And
TikTok 12
see, niggas like you the
Nigga, ain't you
problem.
on
Yeah, he
TikTok
We the
12
crying
hours a
right
problem
day.
now?
is
I'm about to
he's
say,
Cause
saying
nigga,
it
niggas
you
doing
on
what
again.
you
He's
TikTok?
niggas
gotta
What
do.
trolling.
like him
the
the
hell is you talking
problem. We
about?
the
What the
reason
fuck is
why
we
we in
talking
Yeah,
this
he
about?
40
like
years
a little
old
troll
on
running
TikTok.
around.
Nigga, you mad cause we don't want to be mudslingers for life, nigga? Fuck
I
y'all.
ain't say nothing about no mudslinger. Shut your ass up, nigga.
Nigga,
Yeah,
I did, dumbass nigga. That's my
That's
hit. That's
good for
my
you.
line,
Good for
all the
Stupid.
you.
anti-black
I
talking
called you
about.
niggas mudslingers, monkey
Yeah,
state
he too
eaters,
young to
all
know
that shit,
shit. He
nigga.
don't know
I
shit.
am that.
So how
Yes.
old I am?
You
Nigga,
sound
you
like a
sound like you
baby. You
12.
act like a kid.
A dumb young ass
Yeah,
kid.
okay.
Yeah, you
That's
snapping out.
all
But
he is.
y'all on the kids app though.
This ain't no damn
This
How the
ain't
kid
no
fuck
Man, the
that's
kids
fuck
app.
is
app,
she?
Shut
man.
up,
How
nigga.
is
Right
this a kid's
along
app?
with
This
Watch
ain't
you.
no
Do
21
kids
and
you
app.
up.
see
What
do
do
you
you
see
mean?
Miss
This should
Rachel on this
definitely is a
bitch?
kid
You
app.
right here with
Do
us.
you see Miss Rachel on this bitch? Huh?
I am here right with y'all. I am.
I see. I knew you little
It's
zesty
not no
I take
kid
motherfucker.
app. You don't
accountability.
got no agenda on
I
here. You
said
gonna
Miss
play video
Rachel, and you said
games.
yes. I'm here right now with you on the app.
Yeah,
Get
what's
the
weird?
fuck out of here. Now you can come back up when you add a little testosterone to your shit. Cause what the fuck?
Yeah, he sound like he just undergoing puberty or something.
I'm trying to figure out how y'all niggas say it's not a race war and it's been a race war. Like, what are we talking about?
It's not a race war. The only reason I'm saying it's not a race war is because the only motherfuckers holding
Cause
us
they
back
ignorant,
is
bro. They just
us.
want to argue their race. They just want to argue
How are
their
we holding
status.
ourselves back?
And nigga, and at this point, you just looking for somebody to blame because nigga,
No,
you
I'm not.
haven't figured out
That's
the
not what I'm
game
looking for.
and
Y'all
That's
haven't
why I
even
understood
dropped
and
asked
out.
me.
understood
Y'all
and
haven't even asked me.
understood that
Y'all
nigga,
haven't even asked me why I said what I'm
motherfuckers
saying.
with the to say because
But why you say what you said,
why the
youngin?
Y'all
fuck
don't
you say what you
understand what
said
I'm
because you
saying.
said
All right, well,
no.
let him say what he gonna say. What you gonna
I
say?
don't want to know because he should have came up. He should have came up in here on a different tone.
Yeah, you right about that too.
If that's the case.
Yeah, I'm with
Shit.
Celia. Hey, I'm with you,
Don't
bro.
tell
They
like
don't know
nigga
they
like that.
damn lane,
Nigga, the
bro.
problem right now is niggas of your same skin complexion. They got you fooled thinking that we all the same motherfucking people. Nigga,
And
them the
facts.
motherfucking problems. Not no goddamn pink toes.
And then
Nigga, the
on
pink
top of
toes
that,
ain't shit but the puppets.
and then on top of
Them
that,
the puppets.
them niggas see all this work niggas is
Shit.
doing and ain't pick up no book, ain't but still want to talk about some shit you don't know on both sides. He don't know nothing
Okay,
about
so
no
let
African
me
shit.
talk
Nothing.
then. Let me tell y'all why I'm acting the way I'm acting. Okay, can I do that or y'all gonna kick me off?
Man,
Go ahead. I
just
don't
come
have
to us
one.
with your act together, fool. Then we'll listen.
All right, I'm here.
Try not to
I'm
disagree too
cooled
much,
down.
because they're
I
going to kick
done
you off.
cooled down. All right,
It's
I'm
not
cooled
about
down.
the disagreement.
Let the man speak then.
I mean, I know. I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? People disagree with me. It's cool. I'm just saying, you know, we be up on here on TikTok, and please just I'm just telling it from my point of view.
Man, say the shit, nigga. Damn.
All right. So we be on here on TikTok fighting each other about who's African and who's not. But that's not necessarily doing anything. On top of that, if it's not, there's no race war, right? Okay, that's what y'all say. There's no race war. It ain't got nothing to
I
do with the
didn't
white
say
man.
that.
Okay,
I didn't say
I
that.
agree with y'all saying that there's no race war, right? But you still have YT people who will look at you and the African and say, well, both of y'all melanated, both of y'all can get knocked off.
Yeah, we
You know what I'm
just talked
saying?
about that though, younger. We
Right.
about
So
to give you
that's
some
Hold on, no.
examples.
But
right.
wait a minute
So
though.
this is
But
this
see
is
now. But see this. Hold on, no. Hold on, no. But this is what I'm telling you, nigga. You think that white people look at us and Africans and don't know the difference? That's the fucking con. Them motherfuckers
Yeah,
know the
that's
difference between us and them.
all over the
That's the
world.
fucking con. Nigga, when
All over the
Africans
world.
get popped out here, they get popped because they out here trying to cosplay as us, trying to look like us. And
All you
that's how
gotta
the
do
fuck
is
they
look up
get knocked off. You
European.
go look at these two Thank you, bro.
Nigga, look up some European museums and the depictions that you're gonna see inside of there is gonna be the same thing you see as the paintings and everything else. All that shit cooperates the Negro Indians. And then when you start looking
The
up
European
Aboriginal
Museum has
Americans,
African artifacts. So what are you talking about?
The
what you say?
British Museum is one for a fact. But
Yeah, the
after
All
y'all
British
done real
museums,
quick,
British
let RJ go.
anthropology too. British anthropology, you know what I mean? They're gonna tell you about the West Indies skulls that they found that was suppressed. And in the States, we're gonna talk about Virginia Steen McIntyre, who done found some shit that's about 300,000 years old. That her career got sabotaged because her work was so appropriate. So her name is Virginia Steen McIntyre. Haplogroups and shit descend from eugenic science. And you know, you gotta know the origins of the shit here. You know, you got to know that the ultimate demise of Walter Plecker was Loving versus Virginia, because even though it says that in Wikipedia that she was biracial and African American, her mother and her father was Wampanoag and
Indians.
Cherokee. So it was an Indian versus white supremacist trial right there that was going on. A reclassification trial that they lost. So that's why you can get back in court now to present day. Before, back in the day, they was getting them with freedom
That
suits.
court was about interracial dating, not no reclassification.
Interracial dating, yeah. It was an Indian and a white man. If his mom and dad is both
Right.
Indians.
Was an
Yo, he
Indian.
said he
They'll
made
tell
it
you
seem
that
like
she
he
was
knew what he was
African
talking
American.
about. This shit was about
You
interracial
don't.
dating in fucking Virginia.
Yeah,
Bro.
interracial
Why is he
dating. A
trying to
white
make her
man and
Indian?
an
What the
American
fuck?
Indian. They was American
Okay.
Indian. The Indian got classified
Hold
to
on.
African.
Wait a minute.
Now,
Can you prove that she's not an Indian?
Can you
no,
prove
all
that
you
Since you
gotta,
don't, since you
that
think
Can
she
you prove
is?
that she is?
since
I didn't
y'all,
see
you
shit
just
about
look
her
it
being
up. It's
Indian.
in the Library of Virginia.
since y'all subscribe to as race being some real shit. Now we
Yeah,
already
yeah.
established that race isn't real.
Race is real.
Right.
What are you
They
talking
What
didn't
about?
makes
know the
race
lady's
not
real
real? Like,
name is
why y'all gotta
Mildred.
go through
What?
these
He
lengths?
ain't even know
Race
the
is not
lady's real
fucking
name is
real.
Mildred. He
Yeah,
just talking.
y'all
What
go through
makes
this
race not
crazy
real?
So look,
mental
could I
gymnastics.
speak
Like,
before y'all
Man,
get
What
that's
into
what
makes
it was
this?
race not
about. It
real?
was a racial integrity act. It was taking a Negro
That had
Indian
nothing
yeah,
to
and
do with
making
the
him
about
bullshit.
slavable.
it's her dating, nigga. Not trying to erase
No, they
and
was married,
reclassify
not
motherfuckers.
dating. No, marriage.
Yeah,
Marriage.
same
What?
shit. Marriage,
No,
dating,
dating and marriage ain't the same
interracial
thing,
relationship,
brother.
just relationships in general.
Dog food
No,
Johnny,
but
you always
listen,
stirring the
that ain't
pot.
the same. You inherit what your wife got, and your wife inherit what you got. Y'all tied to a land that y'all both own, or
Yo,
y'all both
RJ, stop
inherit.
crying, nigga. Like you on the panel with
So
me, like
look,
you
this is
always
what I want to
crying.
say. This is the difference, right? The problem is they come from this enslavement mindset, and they trying to convince so-called black people here in America, oh, we're oppressed. Oh, the YT man did us like this, did us like that. No, they did you that way. They didn't do us that way. We've been free since the 1677 treaty. We not African American. We not the same. And that's the problem. Y'all trying to convince us that we the same. We've been through these same atrocities. No, we haven't. We haven't been enslaved. We were the slave masters. That's where y'all got us fucked up at. It became a law they could not enslave Indians. So that's what y'all need to learn. We are not the same with these African Americans. There were free colored people, then you got your so-called Negroes at that point in time. That's why they kept making a distinction between us. So regardless, that's the reason why we delineating from y'all African Americans, because y'all come from this slavery mindset. We free. We have land. We have patents. We're not like y'all. Y'all are out here purchasing property. We're not purchasing no damn property. We have the land. We could build. We could have real conversations, real sovereignty conversations. Y'all talking reparations. We talking self-government. That's what we're on. But yeah, on that, I'll land. I'll let somebody else have it. Because that's all I wanted to explain. The distinction between an African American and a black person in America. Because we different. We not y'all.
But it's you still have you like we're still talking about who's African and who's not. Like why aren't we talking about those topics?
No, only
You know what I'm
Africans are
saying?
saying that though. Only Africans are saying that.
No,
Did
only
you
y'all
just come
niggas.
straight in here and then start talking shit, man? I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
I don't even think you was tracking the conversation when you came in.
Yeah, True Indian. Yeah, he just came out of nowhere, hot. But that's what I'm
Like,
saying. It's like, y'all, man, it get to a point. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, real quick, True Indian. I'm saying, like, it get to a point where we're having these redundant conversations over and over and over again. Whereas there's no progress in the conversation. It's like who Indian, who not Indian, who black American. Like we should know what history wrote for itself. And that's the test that we gotta have the standard of. Not some made up shit.
Yeah, I don't know what you were talking about.
Good, I'm gonna talk after you, man.
Yo,
Finish what
like
you were
for
saying,
real.
gang.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like it should get to a point like where these conversations shouldn't be had no more. It shouldn't be it shouldn't have never been had off the rip. I don't hold on real quick, RJ. I don't know what triggered in your mind or whatever to be like, you know what? I'm gonna create something fanciful and romanticize some shit that's not even true. You know what I'm saying? And then let's say you do it and it lasts for like a year or two, or whatever. It should be like a mature point in in your life where it's like, you know what? This is not real. It's not true. And then go back on the right path of what's real and what's not real.
Okay,
Like
What's
let's
not
do that.
real?
Hold on, Angie.
you
Hold on,
being
Angie.
indigenous,
Hold on, Angie.
like you not having no
Donnie,
African descent,
Donnie,
it's not real.
Donnie, let's do that. Let's do that then, right? Let's do that then, right? Let's go to what scientists actually call pre-Columbian people or the skeletal remains that was here, right? Let's do that.
Right.
Because it's only one. It's only hold on. It's only one side that ignore. It's only one side that ignores information here, right? All the .govs, .edus, and shit that we've shown on this app, y'all ignore it. So how can y'all say anything about stop ignoring or start talking in the sense of history, right? When we show y'all documentation, we show you literature, and you still don't believe it. Somehow you're still thinking you're of African descent without even having an African to show.
So hold on real quick,
I
True.
have
Hold on, let me respond to Imai real quick. Like, let's say, hold on real quick. RJ, I can't. Hold on real quick. Let's say all that's true, right? These pre-Columbian bones, these pre-Columbian, DNA sequences or whatever, right? Of it being whatever, right? That is not you. You know what I'm saying? That
How can you
pre-Columbian.
say that though? That's
How can you say that?
Because
Was
I have
melanin there
genealogy
first?
proving what I am. Do you?
You can't mix genealogy and DNA.
Genealogy is better than DNA. What are you talking about?
No, it's not, because you know how.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna tell you, man, how it's not. Right?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you how genealogy is better.
I'm gonna tell you how
There are reference panels when you take DNA, right?
No, let me tell you, Imai, real quick.
Hold on.
I want you to finish.
Every indigenous tribe in America, period, or all around the world, do every group of people around the world have a specific category in their reference panel?
Listen, hold on, real quick. Imai, genealogy is faulty because do it count for adultery?
What the fuck does that matter?
Because nigga, somebody listen. Hold on, real quick. Tail, hold on.
Did this nigga just say adultery?
Listen,
though?
your dad might listen. Hold on. It's a lot of instances where a child's father isn't their father, right?
Okay, you can find that out.
Yeah, how do you find that out?
DNA is not gonna tell you about adultery. What the hell are you talking
yes,
about?
DNA is gonna tell you about adultery. What are you talking about?
It's going to tell
Yeah.
you that it ain't your father, and then you
Right,
can
it's
find
gonna
your
tell
real
you
father
ain't your
with
father.
genealogy.
But
Yeah, but
genealogy
you
is
find
not
your
gonna
real
tell you
father.
that.
You find your real father different ways, though.
No, but you
Bro,
only find it.
are
You
y'all
only find it.
serious right
Listen,
now?
hold on. In the 20th, 21st century, you only find it through DNA. Prior to all that or whatever, if a woman stepped out of her marriage or whatever and had a baby by another man, you wouldn't know. So
How? My
genealogy,
mom
hold
is
on, real
like
quick,
that.
true Indian. Genealogy will have it labeled
All right.
as that being your father
Hold on, wait,
or that being your grandfather. It's not the
Hold
it's
on.
not the
No, nigga,
truth.
you gotta stop. You gotta stop. This is not, we are not talking in the sense of 2026. We're talking in the time frame in which everything is happening. Are motherfuckers dealing with adultery at the same rate they are today as they were back then?
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
absolutely is. And then what I'm saying is, show the outlier, show the data of, no adultery happening. Where as far as, or let's say about this, a child adopted. Let's say both the parents were, came to a untimely, unaliving, right? And they don't know who their parents are. Genealogy can't account for that.
All right, do you know what Negro laws is, though?
Man, why the fuck we going to Negro laws?
Doesn't DNA
Because Negroes couldn't get married, man. You couldn't get
I'm not
married if you was
talking about
Wait.
it's not
True,
about marriage.
True. Listen, hold on. The fact is, marriage was still happening while people were enslaved. So then the whole enslavement thing didn't stop people from getting married.
Right, or having kids.
But what
Or
he's
stepping
saying,
out. Like what?
But the whole adultery shit that you're saying, me personally, I feel like you can go down your genealogy. If you have any record saying that you were adopted, well, those two people that was listed as your parents are not your parents, right? So you would have to go down a different route to find out who your actual parents are. Am I
Or
correct?
how about this? I give another example. That
fool,
a lot of hold on real quick, RJ, hold on.
Damn.
You know a lot of people.
Genetics with lineage.
Hold on,
That's
a
what
lot
we
of
trying
people.
to break down to you.
Oh, let me tell you. You know a lot of people when they have babies and they go into the maternity room and all that. A lot of times there's been instances where children were given to the wrong parent.
Is this more?
And then hold on, and then that the only way they figured out if that child was theirs or not, they had to do a DNA test. So now go before that, where babies was getting placed in given to the wrong mother, wrong father.
Everybody's alive.
What I'm saying, what I'm saying is genealogy is
Pause.
flawed.
That was not happening in 17 and 1800s though, dog.
You can't say that.
Fam, were they going to fucking hospitals to have their children?
I'm
or
saying,
were they having them? Or were they having
I'm
them
giving
at their
instances.
house?
No.
They were having them in home back then. So
I'm not
talking.
No, I'm not.
Somebody
I'm not
switch out their
specifically.
kid?
I'm not limiting in the 1700s, and I'm not saying that is the all of be all. I'm giving instances where genealogy is flawed. Like you take
that's
every
not a good example.
You take account of everything I said.
That's not a good example.
Adultery. Hold on, I'm giving both of them.
Can I ask you a
Adultery.
question?
Hold on, I'm giving example. Hold on, real quick, Chase. Hold on, real quick. Adultery. What's the fucking child adoption? Getting the parents mixed up, baby at birth. Like those things that you got to take account of where genealogy cannot fix. That's where genealogy is flawed.
Can I ask you a question, dog food? So if someone is adopted, how does DNA clarify their pedigree chart? Can you answer that?
How does it clarify their pedigree chart?
Clarify their pedigree chart, meaning a person who was adopted don't know their parents. They take a DNA test. What is the methodology used to isolate their parents so you can find out who their parents are? Can you explain that?
It's been a lot of instances, right, where
No, I'm saying the methodology.
The methodology is right. You'll have you got to have people that participate in these reference panels or actually get DNA tests done, right? So let's say I have a third cousin or second cousin, right, that I don't know about because I'm adopted, right? They did the DNA test. I also do the DNA test. Then do us taking the DNA test, I'm connected. That's my third cousin or my second cousin. Then you can do further research and go into is like, oh, who from that line I come from. It's been done plenty of times.
Let me clarify the methodology, okay? So, yes, you take a DNA test, right? and you'll get autosomal matches, right? Hopefully, people in your family have taken DNA tests with the same company, so you can get autosomal matches.
Right.
Best luck is you get a half brother or a first cousin. That will, at least if one of those people have built a family tree, can at least give you the name of their shared ancestors. So my point is this:
Right.
without the
So why
hold
the fuck
up,
you asking
without
dumb
hold up,
questions
let me make my point. Without the genealogical work, the DNA test can't find your ancestors. Period. Period.
No, that's what I'm. No, the
Because you
thing
might be the
is,
only dumbass to
no,
take
no,
a
no. What I'm
DNA
saying
test
is
No,
and
the
that's
ain't
thing.
a
nobody
fact,
else
sir.
in
I'm
your
not.
That's
family
a
No,
take
fact.
I'm
it.
responding to
Anyway,
MIA. Hold on, real quick. My fault. I don't mean to get loud. Right? MIA said genealogy is better than DNA. Right? Where he doesn't. By me saying that, far as I took everything, like I gave specific examples of how genealogy is flawed. Right? Because you can be your mom could step. The mom could have stepped out. Right? And motherfucking with the milkman or whatever, thinking that your dad is your dad. Whole time you can, and your mom could have never said nothing. So you thinking you related to the Richards. Whole time you related to the Thomas, and then you going through the genealogy, thinking you're Richard, and you're going back to a people that you don't even descend from. That's the
The
problem.
flaw isn't in the genealogy. The flaw is in your family history.
No,
And
So,
we
but the genealogy
and
is the
let me
you
family
go
history.
through
explain
What are you
your
why.
you
talking
But
go
but
through
about?
your
you have to
matriarchal
understand
line
what the
anyway,
look,
reference
it's
Prince.
is.
flawed.
You
A
were
lot of
supposed to
saying is
you
flawed
supposed to go through your
because you
matriarchal
need
line.
everybody to be taking a DNA test in order to be linking people to via DNA test.
DNA is a
So
whole
you
nother
the
ball
only,
game. To be honest, DNA is a whole nother ball game. But I'm going to be
and
very
that's
clear.
only for paternal. I mean,
But
you're not
again,
gonna find no ancestors with that either.
well,
So I
well,
don't know why
well,
Daddy keep
well
hollering about a DNA.
it depends. There's DNA it's a it's a long conversation, but it
You
generally
can't prove ancestry with
still
it though.
still
That's the bottom
still
line. You can't prove
okay.
ancestry with it.
Yeah, that's fact. It's only for
Well,
genetic
it's not
matches.
about
That's it.
proving what you
Nothing
do.
more,
Is
nothing less.
what you can do is verify
It's about
ancestry because
today's
It's all
relations
DNA
with
about
is a
the
proving.
secondary tool
it's
in
about today's
genealogy.
relations with today's groups. It has nothing to do with any ancient
That's
populations or nothing like
ancestral
that.
DNA. Let's not get too caught up between ancestral autosomal. Throw ancestral DNA out in the trash, okay? Just focus on autosomal because ancestral DNA ain't gonna tell you nothing that you really. When we're talking about identity, how we identify, who we descend from, what a haplogroup gonna tell you? They ain't gonna tell you the name of a person. So what are we talking about here? You throw that shit out. Focus on autosomal. That will give you names of people, right? So
Today's
DNA is a
groups.
valid tool if you're utilizing it correctly. But a lot of people talk about DNA and don't really know. I'll ask a simple question. What's the difference in centimorgans between a first cousin and a half nephew? Can anybody tell me that?
I'll ask a better question. When has DNA been used in court to prove ancestry? Regardless of all that, the differences and all that, just tell me a case where they use it to prove somebody's ancestry.
Where was DNA before 1930s? Before the 1930s. What testing methodology did they use prior to that? Prior to DNA, the time frame in which we always have these debates, in which our topics are always stuck on. What about that? The whole DNA testing just recently, right, became a popular thing of everybody using the shit, right? But not everybody is using the shit. There is not a large reference panel for indigenous Americans. There's not a large reference panel for so-called Africans. There's only 300 of them on the African reference panel for 23andMe. The rest on that African reference panel, the whole, 1,000 or 1,100, that was the rest of them, are all Black Americans, not fucking continental Africans. So how can anyone say that the DNA testing that they're using today is accurate when their reference panels are fucking faulty?
To be
Not
fair,
only
I
that,
would use 23andMe as an example. They got they're not good. They don't have that many reference pounds.
yeah,
I would
man.
use the largest company, which is Ancestry, to make the argument against. But I do agree with what you're saying, Emma.
Yeah, not only that, DNA.
I believe you need both. I believe you need both because all of y'all are saying the same thing. Y'all just saying it in your different ways.
No,
I'll
I
give you.
agree. I
I'll
believe
give.
you got to use both. Like folks so scared of DNA. I don't
Yeah.
understand like DNA the boogeyman, but yet y'all be talking about it like y'all experts and shit.
No, because
It
the,
So
I
the
can
support
DNA
if
is
I
only
you
I
the
support
can
DNA.
DNA
prove
hold
testing.
on,
ancestry.
goddamn.
The
Just
DNA
to
is only
let you know,
I ain't
I
tied to
got
the
a
fully
baby's
support
bill.
DNA
population.
But
testing though.
I believe both should be used because both, well, in my case, both of them correlates together. My DNA and my genealogy, they both they both matching each other. So I think it's good to just use both. I'm not saying solely just use DNA. I never was a person that say just do DNA for genealogy. I never was that type of person. I think we all should just use both.
You
Period.
Yeah.
can't
But
use
some
just
people are
DNA.
scared to use both because they don't want to
That's
see their
based.
Yeah,
Hold
African.
up, though.
but hold up.
That's
It
That's the
why
wasn't
some
point.
about.
You
people don't want to
can't
But that's
use
It
based
just
wasn't
on.
about
But
which
that's
one to
based on.
use.
Hold on,
It's
though,
that Donnie
Pumpkin.
said that
Pumpkin, you're
doing a
basing that
DNA
on a
testing was
belief,
better.
though.
That's what
Not.
Donnie
You know what
said.
I'm
Nah,
what
saying?
I'll
believe
give
It's not
y'all.
Steely?
factual.
Steely, I literally just said that both my DNA and my genealogy matched up. I just sat there and said that.
But you
But
said that it's a belief, though. You said I believe using it, though.
nah,
That's what you said. I believe
I'll
using
give
it, though.
y'all.
That's a
I'll give
personal.
y'all.
What?
I'll
That's
give
not.
y'all.
I
That's
Ex,
an
agree with
opinion.
her.
What? Huh?
I
I'll
agree
give.
with Pumpkin. I
Yeah,
do
that's a personal
support.
opinion.
I
I'm not
do
talking
support.
about.
I support DNA testing. However, I will say this: DNA testing is helpful more for people who just don't know their lineage or have
Yeah.
questions.
But
You can't just do a DNA test and get anything. You're not gonna get. You have to build a tree or connect to someone who has a tree. So it's still, no matter how you look at it, DNA is always a secondary tool because it's used to verify records. You
but
can't
I.
establish your parentage with just DNA. It's not how it works.
So
Now
I'll tell y'all
DNA
about
is
this.
a
I know a
major
dude
is a
that he did
go
his
ahead, I'm
he
sorry.
knows his genealogy, but also he got his DNA done. When his DNA came back, his brother came back as his first cousin. So therefore, his father had a brother that both of them was going back and forth hitting different girls. Now his father always thought his son was his son, but really it was his brother's son. So
See,
therefore,
but
he
Hold up,
but
whoa,
but
whoa,
the
whoa, whoa.
but what
Right
does
there,
the
hold up.
genealogy
Hold up,
say?
stop,
Only
stop, stop,
paternal,
because
though.
that
JB,
makes a
The
valid
genealogy
point.
says that
Hold
he
JB, what
on.
does the
nigga.
Y'all gotta
genealogy
get this.
say? The genealogy say that he was a daddy, right?
Right.
exactly. Genealogy
But
says
hold
he's the daddy,
on.
but DNA says
Hold on.
he's the
Because if
uncle.
you're talking about two brothers, number one, depending on the brothers, but if you're talking about two brothers, their centimorgans are almost identical.
Yeah,
You can have that.
like
Hold up. You
identical
can have.
twins.
Let me explain. Let me explain, which is very common in communities. It's very common for two brothers to marry two sisters. Do you know your DNA with your first cousins will look like your siblings?
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We talking specifically what he highlighted. Let's just stay on that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not go to like
You still need
hypotheticals
you
and all
still
that
need
Yeah,
the
shit.
actually,
family
you can
history
you
first
can
to
see the
even break
difference.
down those
Yeah,
conversations.
but for what? If we understand that it's really basic math, right?
Yeah,
The
it's
the
basic.
dad had a baby with a woman, right? The man
Mm-hmm.
raising the child thinking it's his. Whole time it's his brother's son. We don't gotta go
Yeah.
into all the other like aspects or like fake nuances to decipher what the fuck happened,
All
what
right.
genealogy can account
Hold
for.
on. Wait. I'm gonna say this, right? The only way centimorgans can be the same is if they're identical twins, shit like that, right?
But we're not even
Twin.
talking about Centimorgans. That's the thing. He brought that
Even
out of nowhere.
identical
So
twins
point.
won't have identical centimorgans.
But we're
They'll
not
still be
talking about.
slightly
We're not
off.
talking about
But
that. We're
it's a
just talking about.
range of the centimorgans that make the difference.
But we're
Even
not. That's
full
what I'm
but
saying.
We
We don't
can
care
we can
about the
actually
difference.
hold on, because we can actually search that up. Because I just literally watched this shit, right? Where two twins were both accused of committing a crime. I want to say the crime because I ain't trying to get the lie, man. But basically, one twin had left DNA over, and when the shit hit, it hit back.
agree with you, but that's also based off the technology. What I'm saying is, no matter what, the centimorgans won't be exactly the same number. It's the range that they are using. So the range
I
was
forget. How
so
about this?
close
Forget
that it
that.
would
Forget
seem
brothers.
That's what
as
I'm
How,
saying.
how
All
identical.
about
we're
best
talking
Okay,
friends? How
so
about,
about a cousin? It don't
whoever,
matter.
all
all
right,
we're
for
talking
The
whoever,
about
point
But
is
again,
that
whoever
the
is
those
that
are
genealogy
is,
is not
not
going to
right
reflect
now
exactly
is
that's
on
their
identical.
paternity
We're
child.
test.
That
talking.
bitch
then
will
they
be
got
able
a
to
lot
reflect
of
that's
work
his
on their
child. The
All we're
DNA is
talking
that's
about
just
not.
is
them
paternity
personally.
test, though.
But that's not even a lot of people. That's not even a
Yeah,
lot
the
of people. That's not even a lot of
paternity
people.
test ain't. Yeah,
But a
that's
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
vast
that's a
saying.
lie.
majority,
That's not. But that's
but a
what I'm saying.
vast
Even
That's what
with
majority,
genealogy don't
the
count.
our
DNA
shit is
test.
fine.
Well, I'm just saying.
Even
But
you,
Philly,
you
hold on
might
real
need
quick.
to. I
That's
tell
what.
people if they adopted, they don't know their parents or something.
Yo, come on, y'all.
Take a
Listen,
DNA test.
this is
I
basic
support
shit,
DNA
Yeah,
y'all.
testing
motherfuckers running
wholeheartedly.
around. But how many
However,
people are we talking
however,
about that's really
it is
adopted, though?
still not a primary
Right.
tool, and not for majority of people. Majority of people
If you
know
don't
their
know, if
parents.
you don't know that
Majority of
shit, fucking
people.
baby, take a
So
DNA
so
test.
it, we
And
can't
their
we can't base.
grandparents.
Hold up, we can't base the
All
standard
right,
on
and
the
a lot of
outlier.
people like, yo, if you
Period.
think that's not your fucking child, nigga, go get a DNA test. But no. We're talking
Bro,
about
you can't
what
say that for
limits
genealogy due to the
genealogy.
fact,
That's
yeah, true
it.
enough,
That's
you
what
can
limits
just
it.
add people. Bro, can I speak? I listen to
Theology.
you.
The
Can I
flaw
speak?
is
Now you want
family
to say you can't,
history.
but true enough.
Let's
Like,
be
come on,
clear
No,
y'all. Like
on
you
that.
speaking double talk.
like I was saying about, damn, bro.
Oh man,
I
that's what I'm
let you
saying. Like,
speak,
why are
but
we
yeah, like
talking?
I was saying about
There's no
genealogy. True
nuances to
enough,
this,
you
y'all. It's
can
really
just
not
add
zero.
ancestors to your tree, but the problem is when it comes to those ancestors' records, you will not have access to them due to the fact those are not your people. So you have to have the records, the actual document to say, hey, that's your people. No, you're
About the motherfucking
lying. You
Some
can't
morality.
some
just
niggas,
show.
Like,
But
What
You
hold
can
come
Chapo
on,
show.
hold
said
on,
is
on, hold
very
dog.
on, El
true.
Chapo.
some
Let me
niggas
tell
on
you
What
some
El
something
niggas
for
on this
Chapo
app
said
myself.
is
actually got
very
shit that's
true.
El
passed
Chapo,
down
I have
let
through
me
the
tell you
ancestral
something
family.
for
records
myself.
to show to prove my
Yeah, but what if a
ancestry.
motherfucker just want to lie, nigga? What I gotta take? I gotta take his word for it.
Question:
Donnie,
how can you go get your grandmother's birth certificate if you're not a descendant of your grandmother?
Yeah, I'm
That's
How
just
you
not.
saying
What
gonna
is we
it's
prove
even
it?
Thank
talking
you.
about
That's
How
right
you
all
now?
I'm
gonna
Donnie,
prove
Donnie,
saying.
that?
just
You
listen.
can't.
It's
To
certain
get
shit
the
that's passed
physical, the
down through
physical
people's families or
document,
in people's family. Like me, I have a
you can
fucking
go on
portrait from the
Ancestry and look at
1700s.
I
records,
can't hear
but
both of
for
y'all
you to
talking, bro.
actually get the physical copy, you got to show validity. You got to show that you are a descendant, especially in many states, most states. Did you
All
know
right,
that
and then you gotta
Alabama?
do
Did
that
you
with the
hold up?
DNA.
Hold up.
Say,
Did
yo,
you
this is
know
my
that
granddaughter.
Alabama
Look,
still doesn't have public birth certificates?
A paper trail. It's
Oh my God.
Well, I such and such and such. I need that birth certificate. They my grandma, and they send them the shit. You know, they not even related to them. Yeah, yeah, they have to.
bro, I ordered my mom birth certificate
Yeah, they
online,
have to.
dog.
Yeah, they have.
Hold on.
But
Yeah, you have to show ID and stuff. But people be lying. Also, I
they
don't. I
commit
don't
fraud
see.
all the time. They commit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Everybody
saying.
commit
People
identity
lie and
fraud. What are we?
they get around the system. Let's not sit right here and make like folks don't. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's not sit here and make like folks don't get around the system now. When they do,
But we're not talking about records. Who can get what? We're talking about. Gee, yo, we do not listen. That whole thing about it, we don't care about that. We're talking about people. What JB said. JB
Yeah.
said a brother, two brothers was sleeping with the same girl. One brother thought that was his child, and it wasn't. It was his other brother. That's what we're talking about.
All right, that's still an outlier. It doesn't.
Yeah. And
and the fucking genealogy still wouldn't be the same. Right? I mean, it still wouldn't be different, right? If they have the same mother and father, even if they're fucking brothers, the genealogy will be the same. So why would the fuck you use brothers? The genealogy's still gonna be the same if they have the same mother and father.
Exactly. Because that's what I was finna say.
Well, me and my brother got different daddies though. It really can't follow like that.
Exactly, BJ. Think I was just gonna say that.
Know
Yo,
that
where's
though.
my mother?
So like,
Yo, this It's
Bro,
crazy,
the
dog.
point is, bro,
But
y'all
like,
are
nigga, you went, but
Donnie,
nigga went
stop getting
all the way
excited. Stop getting
around that.
excited.
Really burnt
Hold
They
on,
out,
hold
did
on, hold on,
dog.
hold
all
on,
of
hold
that
on, hold
Can I
on,
say
shucking
hold
and
on,
something?
hold
Why
on.
y'all
jiving
in
Listen,
just to
listen.
Showtime?
get
Cause
bumped
y'all
off
saying a
at the
whole listen, cause
DNA
y'all
test.
saying a whole bunch of stupid shit. Y'all worried
Can
about if
I
somebody
can I say
no,
this
hold on,
really
hold on, hold on.
quick?
Cause he's worried about if somebody cheats. How would that prove nigga, did your mama cheat on your daddy or something? Cause that's not for every I'm saying, nigga, my parents was actually fucking married.
All right, but we're talking about people that
But
don't
look,
that do dumb
MIA,
shit.
the point
That's
is
not mass
nobody
majority of people.
hold on.
Never
So
said that.
nobody's saying nothing wrong with genealogy, but we also got to recognize that there are flaws within and not saying that's the case every
Ooh, thank
single
you,
There are
bro.
time.
more flaws with
There
DNA.
hold on, there's flaws with people being adopted because we know these many stories where grandma is mama is really the grandma. You get what I'm saying?
Yep,
Uncle's
yep,
really the
yep.
dad. You know, we have those instances. And the same go for DNA too. Of course, we know DNA is also not 100% either in that aspect. But that's why I say just do both. Like, what's so harm in just doing both
No
But
one
of them?
listen.
now I
No
got a
Hey,
one
question.
said
hey,
this is
Hey,
this is
hold
what
up.
y'all
Now
this is
watch
hold on,
this.
hold on,
No,
hold on,
let
hold
me
on,
let
hold
me
on.
give
Cause
you let me give you
listen,
another.
because everybody been talking over everybody, right? Y'all keep saying which one, yada yada yada. He said DNA was fucking better. That's how the argument started.
You said
It's not
genealogy was
about
better. That's what
nigga,
you
you said
said.
DNA was better. It's not about
You
which
said
one you
genealogy better than the DNA. I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
nigga. It's not about doing both. It's not about doing both. He said one was better than the other. That's the
You
whole
said one
fucking
was better than the other,
argument.
and I said no.
Nigga, you
he
literally started
said
talking
No,
about
genealogy
DNA.
is
no,
better than
no,
DNA.
Donnie, you said it, which is
Respectfully, it
why you
is.
started hollering about the baby could be for
Yeah,
somebody else,
because
and
he
how do
said
you even know this a
genealogy is
parent?
better than DNA, and I
Exactly
said
the
no, it's
It
not.
same.
I
is.
Like,
said genealogy is way
But
more
you just
accurate
said
than
that you
It
fucking
didn't
doesn't
say
DNA.
it.
matter.
what? And
Now
I
The
you
said
just
it's
answer the
not.
admitted to
answer
saying
is
it. He
No,
literally
no,
said
genealogy
it
you're talking
is
in
about
better
boxing.
than
Like,
now
DNA.
he's admitting
now
to
he's saying what
saying
I'm
it.
saying. What
It
I'm
is
saying.
no,
Like,
no,
no,
no.
no.
How he
Genealogy is
got
better than
genealogy that
DNA.
go back to prehistoric
Period.
bones. I still ain't got over that shit. But yeah.
Well, guess what? You don't have no historic bones that we are being compared to anyway, because no
With
DNA company
genealogy?
does that. So what are we talking?
With
Y'all be
gene
making y'all.
wait a
Put it
minute.
like this. Check this.
Actually we do,
AD
Sage.
intro, AD
Check this.
Actually we
You
intro,
just
do,
brought up your
Sage.
great grandma. Now I
sequencing.com,
got a question. Do they have your
sequencing.com.
great grandmama's DNA in their database? Because
Sage.
if they don't,
I'm
then what are we
connected
talking
to
about?
three historic. Now three was two. Now I'm connected to three prehistoric bones. Now, by the way, three.
That must be why you say you Indian now, nigga.
No, it's not even. It's not even Indian. No, it's not
What
Indian.
historic bones you connected to?
The only one I got
Okay,
is
let's
the
hear
only
this.
Indian I
Hey,
got is that Puerto Rican, that
What historic
Taino.
hey,
bones you
hold up.
connect
Hey,
to?
MIA.
All right,
Let me
hold
tell
on.
you
Give me a
something real
minute.
quick.
Hold on.
Pull it up.
Can I say something real quick? It's for MIA. This is something that happened in my life too. This is the reason why I say you need both. My great grandfather, unalive while my grandmother was pregnant. Another man came in and stepped in and took on my grandmother as her father. So my little cousin was doing ancestry and following the trees. And she kept seeing this other man as my grandmother's father. But I had to explain to her, no, our grandfather passed whilst our great grandmother was pregnant. So this other man became her father, but she never was able to tell y'all that. But if she didn't have that information, she would have took that family tree towards his family tree. Does that make sense?
Thank you, BJ.
But
See,
see,
that's what I'm
but see,
talking
Jay,
about.
but look, but
Whoa.
And it's
hold
that
on, but
simple,
Jay,
y'all. We don't gotta talk
Jay,
about it no more. That's
Hold
it.
on.
Yeah,
The flaw
it's
in
simple.
That's
that.
it.
Hold up.
But
The
I'm
flaw
but
I'm
in
Jay,
I'm
that.
older,
that's
so I
What
what.
is
But
do.
see, Jay,
genealogy?
exactly, Jay.
It's
That's
family
what you're
history.
there for. You're there to give the oral history to go along with whatever records that they're searching.
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
exactly
but
how
All
what
you're
of
is
them
he
work
supposed to
talking
Wait,
look
together.
about?
at
hold
it.
That's
on,
oral
hold on.
history.
So that hold up. Genealogy is family history and records. Record searching. That is what genealogy is. You have to pair the two, period. Because regardless, yes, there's history, but first of all, y'all have to understand these records weren't made for your genealogy. You are utilizing them to help your genealogy. The
Right.
census records wasn't made for you to trace your ancestors 100 years from now, the birth certificates wasn't made for none of that. It was used because there's a corporation and they need to keep an eye and figure out what people are doing, how much money they making, how much money
Right.
they spending.
Yup.
And so
Like the
we have
census
these,
and all
hold up.
that. Yup.
So these
Yup.
records, hold up, because of that, we have records that actually can trace our family history. So
Okay.
we pair that
Death
with the
certificates,
oral
birth
history
certificates,
that we have, and that gives you your genealogy.
military registration.
Yeah.
Like it's
So
it's
that's why I
it's
said
just so
both of
much.
them go hand in hand.
But
Right. That's
Both of
it.
still,
them go hand in
hold on.
hand.
But
Thank you,
still,
DJ.
DNA is not reliable if there's no indigenous reference panel for the Americas and if there is no fucking real
But guess
African
what they
reference
have? They have
panel.
African reference panels, and you're connected to them
It's
niggas in Africa.
1100,
My
nigga.
bro,
Hold
that's
on,
There's a
you're
lot
not
of
listening. You're
indigenous
not listening. You're not
references.
listening. There
They
is
have
1100
only
black
tested
Americans.
2% on the
1100.
on the
Hold on,
continent
Steely.
of Africa.
There is 1100 black of fucking Americans on the African reference panel, fam. 300 continental Africans on the African reference panel. So
What are you talking about?
how in the fuck is that telling you a African origin period if they have 1100 black Americans from America on the African reference panel?
This exactly like this, right? And depending on what reference you can use African ancestry, where it's in the tens of thousands, right? Not only that, the complementary evidence supporting that is you got also historical records of your people
You're not
coming here off
listening.
of fucking
You're
run
not
from West
listening.
Africa, nigga.
You're not listening. Why is there
He the flaw.
1100
He
black
don't see the flaw.
Americans on a African reference panel and only
You
300
had
continental Africans?
and who's to say that's enough evidence to suffice for a fucking reference panel? You're not a genealogist. You're not a biologist.
Exactly.
Are
So
you
who's
So what the
listening
fuck
to
is you
anything that's
questioning
being
what
said?
was enough and
Genealogist,
what's not
I can
enough?
speak on it.
Can you speak on it? Because he don't understand what I'm saying.
No, Sage, you can't speak
1100
on
black
that shit,
Americans.
nigga.
Yes, I
What?
can. You
1100
would
black
you like
Americans.
a
they
link to a
1100 black
website you can
Americans
book
and
an
only
Americans
300
who
appointment?
have
continental
filled
I
Africans.
out
even teach 2
themselves as
classes a month
Africans
on
on the
Man, that's three of y'all
genealogy.
panel.
Been
talking,
doing it
dog.
since 2022. So what's the problem? The
You got some type of degree in genealogy, or I mean not genealogy,
I have a
biology.
I have a GC from the BCG, and I'm currently going for my GGC at the
What?
BCG currently.
What?
So a GC, let me see, this
All
is the
them
thing. A genealogist
letters.
knows this. The GC is a genealogy
No, I'm
certificate
talking
from the
about a
Board of
biologist. Fuck
Certified
a genealogist.
Genealogists.
We're
They
talking
have
about reference
2
panels,
different
not a
certificates.
genealogist.
Anyway, Lord have mercy.
Yes,
Anyway,
sir.
I'm not
DNA,
going.
dog. We're not
I
talking
don't
about
Come
even
on,
genealogy.
calm
debate
yourself
Talking
I
about
don't
being a
even
down.
debate
biologist.
genealogy with
Yeah.
non-pros. I'm gonna keep it honest
That's
with
what
you.
I'm
But
saying. MIA was he was specifically
there
referencing reference
is
panels,
not enough
not
sample
fucking
origins.
with
don't
There
have
are
DNA. He's
not
not talking
enough.
about
shit.
being
What
a
he is pointing
genealogist,
out,
dog.
what
I
he's
listen to
pointing out.
Sage for you shit.
I gotta have some type of listen. I swear, I gotta have some type of consistency, like for real, though.
Donnie, this is why I call you a dumbass every fucking chance I get. There's 1100 black Americans, nigga. People with no ties to fucking Africa, right? Within the last 400 years, as your dumbass say, right? Right? Cool. 300 continental Africans for an African reference panel. Indigenous reference panel in America. Little to none. You only have people in the so-called Mexican area that's taking these DNA tests, right? What about everybody else in North America? Like, what is literally proven to your dumbass that 1,100 black Americans are African? They're not. They're fucking not. They're fucking American, you dumbass. You have 300 Africans on an African reference panel. This is all for 23andMe. How in the fuck are you using that autosomal test to determine that you have African ancestors? And then your shit be in the high 80s to 90%, right? Or 90 percentile, right? That would mean your parent, grandparent will be a fucking continental African. And none of you motherfuckers have that.
Pumpkin next. Go ahead,
That was
Pumpkin.
a good way to just go ahead and break down.
Go ahead,
No, go
Pumpkin.
ahead. I don't know why they end Showtime. Go ahead. You
Listen.
respond to him.
All right.
Peace to the
So,
tribe. Peace, everybody.
yo, who that? That's Fenella. Who that? I ain't Fenella.
Good night.
All right, yo. But what I'm saying is, right,
What's up, Night?
is
What up, Creole?
like we gotta understand. Just like how like you when you use things hand in hand, when you use like DNA and you use records hand in hand, that's what historians do when they take into account where you come from, right? Or specifically what region of Africa you come from, right? So you have historical documents, empirical evidence showing a large group of forced migration from Africa to America, right? That you descend from. Now, let's say this. Why are we ignoring that? Like the history part. And then why are we conflating the DNA?
You just ignored everything I just fucking said. Answer what I said.
Listen.
Because what you're saying right now is a whole bunch of dumb shit. Answer what the fuck I just said.
Can I ask them MIA? I got it.
No. I'm talking to MIA. Real quick, right? Show me the company which you referring to these reference panels.
Bro,
that's all you
I literally
do.
just said fucking 23andMe. That's why they just got
but
sued.
you have African
That's why they
you
just
have
fucking got sued, you dumbass nigga.
No,
Their
it's-
reference
it's
they don't
other-
have
it's other
they don't
companies.
have an indigenous reference panel, right?
It's other
their
companies with
fucking
higher
African
reference panels.
and their fucking African reference panel is
No,
mixed
no,
with
it's
black
not, bro.
Americans, stupid.
Also, if you do know, 23andMe actually leases reference panels from Ancestry as well.
That mean they don't even have access. They born access to other panels that they didn't even
Okay.
establish.
Well, why he getting
My
his
heritage as well.
why he getting his sources? May I present? So I connect to 3 prehistoric bones. So hold on a second.
I don't like all this, y'all.
Historical bone, historical. But
No,
let's go with it. Let's see this.
let's think about what MIA saying.
Can y'all
though.
see it? Hold on, Nike. Can y'all see? Can y'all see
Go right
that?
ahead. Go right ahead.
Can y'all see it?
No, we won't see nothing.
What the hell? Okay, there we go.
I see late Iron Age.
Okay, here go one right here. Then y'all see the date. 200 to 250 CE, male found in Poland.
Them your ancestors, punk?
Okay, then the second one is ceramic age Caribbean found in Puerto Rico. The time is 810 CE to 850 CE, male.
So nigga, you got another Taino ancestor.
That where do you see another Taino? It's Poland. The new one is
I mean
Poland.
Puerto Rico.
Poland.
then-
Oh, never mind. That ties back to your haplogroup.
Yeah, that's Poland. Okay, then the other one is the Viking found in Norway, 800 to 1100 CE. And this on 23andMe. They don't have this on the Ancestry.
Hey, can you show us some more?
No, that's it. Those are the only 3 that I matched to.
Okay, and I got a question for you real quick, Punky. Why you ain't matching nobody in Africa?
Probably because ain't no bones came up that I matched to yet. I ain't matched to the other indigenous shit either. Just that one. So
You know that's due to
maybe
your
I just.
haplogroup though.
I mean, I was just saying, maybe I'm just not matched up to the ones that they got. I mean, the more stuff they
salute,
get,
Rick.
I'm most likely gonna match up to something again eventually.
You do know that doesn't mean you descend directly from that person, right?
I know that. I know I probably have a common ancestor with that person or something. I understand that. I'm not saying I'm not the one
You
saying
have genetic.
Hold on.
because I'm about to correct both of y'all. You have genetic markers that are popping up that connects to those
I
bones.
never
What the
said
fuck?
that
What the fuck is
these
he talking about?
bones was my ancestors.
You don't.
You have
Y'all the
certain
one
genetic
saying
markers
that.
inside her genetic code that connects to those bones. What are you talking about, Sage?
No. What
If
it is
she
is
didn't connect to those bones, they wouldn't be popping up.
No,
Come on now.
No, so
incorrect. That's not what it
what
is.
Sage saying is
That's
that
not
I
what it
might
is.
not be directly like this might not
You're
be
not
my
that doesn't mean
direct
direct
Hey,
ancestor,
one at a time,
right?
y'all.
That
It
means a
might be we
shared
might have a
haplogroup.
right, we might have a
If Bones
common
don't
ancestor
if
or
Bones
something.
don't show who the
y'all
fuck you're
need to
connected
stop.
to, if Bones don't show who the fuck you connected to, how the fuck are y'all connecting Bones in Africa to the origin of Africa?
I don't know how they doing all this, but I can tell you for based off of that alone, that doesn't mean she descends from that person. It just means there's a segment
No.
in her
No one
DNA
says she
that
descends from the
matches,
person.
so there is a
No one
common
says she
ancestor.
descends from the person. I said there are genetic markers that are popping up that is connected to her and those fucking bones.
Right.
No one
It's
says she
easy.
descended from those people or those exact people, but she come from groups that do.
It's fair to say that the bones that exist that they have sampled, she shares a common ancestor with whoever that was. But
Okay,
we don't know if that
quick question,
common
Sage, brother.
hold up. But what
Quick,
we
I
don't
just got a
know
quick question,
is
sir.
if that
I'm gonna
common
jump in. I'm gonna jump
ancestor
right
was
out,
from
though,
that
sir.
geographical
I mean,
location
like,
originally.
well, with that being said, you can't base none of your understanding in regards to these panels pertaining to like the information that these people are withholding. They found a lot of remains that was in the Americas that they do not include on the reference panels. What is the reason for that?
What?
There's some legal reasons, especially in the United States of America when it comes to excavating, DNA sampling, and stuff like that. It's very specific. I think it can even get down to like the state, local area. So it's slower work to get stuff like that done.
No, it's not.
I think
Let me
so.
read this source real quick.
No, the fuck it's not.
So African Ancestry does not publish a specific number reference panel like other commercial DNA databases. Instead, they use a proprietary database containing thousands of mitochondrial DNA, mtDNA, and Y chromosome Y DNA lineage matched directly to present-day African countries and ethnic groups. So depending on what company you use, you're going to get a more accurate representation of who you descend from, right?
It can't. Okay, with that being said, Donnie, there's
Not
no
really
way.
all that
Look, hey,
accurate.
say, bro, let me talk
What?
for a second. Look, calm down, sir.
I can explain why.
That's
No,
crazy.
No, don't explain why. Bring it to
Let
I
me
don't hear no
speak, bro.
So, Donnie,
I just want to
Donnie,
engage with Donnie.
do you know about
I just got a quick question, y'all.
any of the migrations in or out?
Present day.
Okay,
Do you know about any of the migrations in or out?
Just like referencing present day, ancient time. Like, what are you talking about?
Sir, hey, hold up,
You said
MIA.
it. You
Look,
said
MIA. I'm going off his source that he has on the stream. Like it said lineages that matches directly to present day African countries and ethnic groups. So, like, the little knowledge that I do have, I know these people database don't like this shit just started in 1991. So it's not going to exceed 1991. Yeah, that's what they said. So like,
nigga, it's people.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Doubtful. How can they determine somebody's ancestry if they're basing in the samples that are sent in are based off like the data that they have about present day African countries? With that being said, it wouldn't have nothing to do with ancestry, right? Go ahead.
What?
I mean, with that being said, if everything is based on present day African countries, what does this have to do with ancestry?
Got you. I see exactly what he's saying. You
Because a
can't
lot of
use
these
this modern
African
day
countries
stuff.
didn't exist back then, but the people always been there.
The ethnic
So
group,
basic,
right?
so
Nah, that's
basically,
not
what
gonna
is
sound
that?
like
Hold
what
on,
they're
hold
saying.
on,
How
hold on.
Substantiate
Hold on.
people
So
didn't migrate.
Y'all missing what he asking.
basically what it's saying that you are related to, or you have ancestors that's related to these said people. These said people, they may not have been there for thousands of years. They might have migrated from the southeast, from the northwest, whatever. Either way it go, no matter where they come from, you have ancestors that related to these people. They present day live in this area here. That's all it's saying. I don't know why y'all
So,
make a big deal out of
so
it.
hold on. Let me say it, bro.
Oh
Let
my
me
God,
say it
thank you
because
so
I want to
fucking
say
much.
it to where everybody
Y'all
can
one at a time,
understand.
y'all.
Let me say it for you, bro. Let me say it for you. So here's the deal. This is what he's trying to say. You can't use present day DNA to try to match people that's not present day back in the 1800s. DNA cannot match you to those people.
No, because those are
DNA
the
cannot
ancestors.
correlate with that.
I literally just broke it down, RJ. I literally just broke it down. The
I get
present day
what you
people
saying.
are still related to the people of the old, or the past, or whatever. Like I say, they may not have been there because people are
Can't say that public
nomadic.
because all
People
the people
are
got a migration
semi.
story.
People are nomadic. Some people
Hey,
are
Forced
semi-nomadic.
MIA, you gotta switch page.
migrations.
MIA, switch pages real quick.
Okay, so people are nomadic. Some people are semi-nomadic. People probably left due to drought. People migrated for different various reasons. At the end of the day, these are the same people. These are their ancestors. They might, like I said, they might not have been there for 1,000 years or so, but these are the same people. They might not, the country may not even exist since the 1960s. They might not even been there for 200 years, maybe 1,000 years, but these are the same people. It
I
ain't
think
no
you're
difference.
you're
Hold on.
presuming they're the same
I have no
people.
proof of that.
Number one, you don't know for a fact they are the same people. And the thing
Hey,
is, the what the
DNA
people
says so.
hold up. The
DNA
people
says they're the
share a
same folks.
the people share a common ancestor. That's what you are assuming based off of DNA matches. They share a common ancestor. Unless you specifically know their migration patterns to know where they existed 405, their ancestors 400, 500 years ago, the ones that's in those sample
Regions
regions,
today.
then you can't presume to know these things. And I don't think enough of y'all even researched that to even say this shit. Y'all
Bro, ain't
just
nobody got
assume.
to say, bro, don't nobody got to research nothing. This
So
shit
is
is
we
actually,
is I mean, like, do we
go ahead, go
believe
ahead.
in DNA or not? Like, I'm confused.
No,
Like,
I
bro,
believe in
y'all hold
DNA,
on,
but
hey,
like,
it
hold on,
depends
cause
one
on
at
the
a
y'all
time.
so
situation,
situation.
wishy.
Punky.
No,
Be
no,
One
Because
at a
quiet,
y'all
time,
Punky.
wanna
y'all.
y'all so
y'all wanna make y'all wanna
this
make a
information and this
complexity simple
annoying. Like,
so you
stay
can
on
mentally
one track.
digest
Can
it.
we
And
stay on one
that's just
track?
being
And
intellectually
Pumpkin, I'm trying
lazy.
to
Y'all
do
so
this.
wishy washy when it comes when
And
it people trying to
They
and
teach
not
us
I'm trying to
consistent.
narrative.
That's
do
the
this, Pumpkin.
problem.
And no, it
Right,
ain't our
cause I'm
problem, bro.
consistent in what I'm saying, but what I say ain't the shit ain't changed. Like, y'all wishy washy with
No,
you
bro.
either
So
you
I
you either believe in
One minute they
DNA.
Hey,
with the
so
say,
DNA
hold
shit,
up,
next minute
Pumpkin. I
they
got a
not with
Which
question.
it.
is
hey,
Pumpkin.
it?
y'all,
That's
one at a
Pumpkin, can I
time,
ask you?
y'all.
Hold
inconsistent
up,
with these
y'all.
records that I
Pumpkin, let
hold,
me
so
ask
I'm
you this
not worried about
question.
it.
What's
One at a time.
what's
Say,
your
this
Y
your last
haplogroup?
question, bro.
Where does your Y haplogroup go to?
I don't know.
It go to
I'm
your
a
son.
Because you
female.
don't have a Y haplogroup. You do know that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Exactly my
I'm not a
point.
male.
Oh,
I just give
hold
my
up now.
dad
Now,
as
Hold on, say,
information.
bro. Somebody else want to ask a
what
question
is
too,
your
bro.
mother's father's Y haplogroup? Go.
Ain't
Can you
nobody
tell
gonna
me
know
that?
that shit, bro.
First of all, I don't even know who my mother fathers is, so I don't know
Oh,
what
see,
blood
here
father
we
you
go.
talking
So
about.
Yeah, that is a
genetically,
problem,
hold
Pumpkin.
up. So not only do you not know who they are genealogically, you can't even place them genetically because that haplogroup won't show up in your DNA.
Yeah,
So basically,
that's why you use the
hold up.
maternal
So your whole
line.
idea.
Hey,
So
say,
hold up.
Brother, you're
The
asking a
only
lot
thing
of
that you
questions,
can
But
bro.
he
prove
I'll
that
make it
could
a little
possibly
fuller.
go
Donnie
Hey,
anywhere
got it
is
Pumpkin,
on
look,
the
one
Pumpkin.
screen.
Hey,
Donnie
say,
has
say,
line
it.
say.
in your
Donnie has it
entire
on the
bloodline.
screen.
Let
What
me
is
read
y'all
it
Just
real
talking
quick.
one line.
about?
Say,
Let me read it
I'm
Donnie
real
gonna
got
quick.
ask
it
you
on
a
the
question too,
screen. Are
bro.
y'all reading? Did y'all read
Right, I'm gonna read.
everything
I'm
Yes,
gonna
that
read
yes,
it.
Donnie
yes,
got
yes.
on
That's what we
there?
I'm gonna
talking
read it.
about,
I'm gonna
bro.
read it. I'm gonna read it real quick. I'm gonna read it one more time. African Ancestry does not publish a specific number reference panel like other commercial DNA databases do. Instead, they use a proprietary database containing thousands of mitochondrial DNA, mtDNA, and Y chromosome, Y DNA lineages matched directly to present-day African countries and ethnic groups. So it's not just specifically talking about the limitations of Y haplogroup because they got the M haplogroup, the mtDNA. That your mitochondrial, so you can trace your
Men
Say,
are the
say,
only
say,
ones that
say,
have
say.
both.
Calm down.
Again,
Say,
What are we
say,
here's a
talking
say,
about?
Pan-African hustle.
say, say, say.
AfricanAncestry.com is a Pan-African hustle.
No, it's
But
not,
y'all
nigga.
Hey,
fall
It's
for
based
it as
hold
like Rick
well.
on.
Tittle.
Hey,
He
hey,
is a
can
fucking
anybody else
PhD
like answer the
biologist.
question? Sir. I just want to speak specifically speak on that. Like these databases got started in 1991. That's
Not
why,
even
like, I'm
African
looking. Say,
ancestry.
bro,
African
please allow me
ancestry
to
ain't
finish,
even a
bro. I'm
decade.
short and concise, bro. I'm not gonna take all day. I'm not gonna hold the mic. But like in regards to the source that he had on the screen, it said that they are basing their tests and their connections based on present day countries and people that live in these areas today. They're by default. That would have nothing to do with like anything ancestral. And then I know, me myself personally, this database was started in 1991. So how far does the data go back to like
It
test
wasn't,
all other
nigga.
peoples in regards to their indigenous ancestry?
All right, right here, right? He talking about Pan African hustle and all that. This is a fucking PhD. Rick Kittle, this is his shit. African ancestry, co-founder, scientific director, industry pioneer, leading geneticist, entrepreneur, speaker, country of origin, Senegal, Nigeria, tribe Mendika Hosta. Dr. Rick Kittle is the co-founder and scientific director of African ancestry. Through decades of research in genetic variations and movements of African people throughout the world, he helped conceive AfricanAncestry.com under his whatever, right? This is who we.
If you didn't think I knew who Rick Kittle was,
hold on,
you're
real quick,
hilarious.
87, real
But
quick, and say, hold on. I'm not
AfricanAncestry.com
gonna
is still
take
a
any type of
Pan-African hustle.
conjecture, any type of pontification, any type of nothing from a motherfucker on TikTok that's not a fucking PhD. That's not a pioneer or nothing.
Hold on, bro. You can't be like that, bro. It doesn't take all that to have understanding of what's being said.
What?
Like, could you?
No, it take a lot. No, it take a lot to discredit it. For you to
I'm
be able
discrediting anything,
to
though.
discredit it, you gotta be.
But
You
look,
have
look,
to
sir,
have
I'm not
Discredit
discrediting.
it. It's a
and you don't
Pan-African
have it.
hustle.
Hold on.
I'll
So
discredit it.
basically what he's saying
Pan-African
is
hustle.
if you ain't got your PhD, if you ain't been in the field, you ain't been to school, you been in the
Yeah, you
field, you
can't talk
did
about
your
that.
research. Whose word better than who? You gonna go with the experts who have done the shit, or we just gonna go with anybody just talking shit on TikTok? So
That's
which
position to hustle
is it?
your ass.
So which is it? Like, okay, now
Punk,
we
to answer
getting
the question,
hustled. So
they
For real.
gonna look.
All right.
that's what
Hell
I'm
no, we're gonna be
saying.
civil.
Like,
We're gonna be civil about this.
so now his
Pumpkin.
degree and all that
Did you
shit don't
did you
matter,
get
but
your
yet
DNA
y'all
tested
pull
with
up sources from the
Ancestry.com
same
or
type of
African
people.
Ancestry? Let's
So
hear it.
yet y'all be pulling up sources and
Which
shit
one
too
you
from
think is
folks
gonna
who got
be more
Sage,
PhD
helpful?
and
let them
stuff.
finish, bro.
So that's
Come
what
on
I'm
now.
saying. Like, which is it? Y'all pull up sources and stuff from people with PhD that been in so-called been in the fields and stuff, but his ain't good. Like, that's
No.
why I
Look,
said the
nobody is saying
hypocrisy.
that, Pumpkin. No, we're
I can
questioning
break
the
down
information.
why it's a
Look,
Pan-African hustle.
Sage, calm down. Like I was speaking. Like nobody's like coming at him like that. If you got a PhD, so fine. Everybody got one of them. Only thing we're doing, we're questioning the information and we're questioning the source of the information. If you're bothered by that, you're in the wrong playing field, buddy. Because like I know for sure that they didn't have any like ancestral DNA records stored on any panel until 1991. So if they're just collecting data based off the genetic markers of what's in these countries that's inhabiting these lands today, like his source said, present day, how can you tell anybody about their ancestry and the people that was on their land?
I mean, you so wrapped up with the word present
Why it's for
day, and I
entertainment.
and I
Why
and
it's
I
for
and I broke
entertainment
it,
purposes.
and I
Hold
just
up, look, hey, say,
oh
chill
Lord.
out, bro. I'm just trying to engage her. I'm going off this man's source, what he put on the screen. That's it.
No, so it's
I
like
testing in general,
literally
I'm gonna
just
keep
broke
it
it
real with
down
you.
like 5 minutes ago. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen to what I said. You so wrapped up in the word president. I literally just said those people may not have been there for a long time. They may not have. That the country may not even existed for a long time either. But at the end of the
but the
day,
people
it's
have
those
Let her
same
finish, bro.
groups of
Stop cutting
people.
off.
That's what you
same
miss. It's the
ethnic
same
groups.
group of
Nah,
people.
No,
They
they
might
they
stop cutting
descend
came
off.
from the
from
Damn.
east. They
common
might have came from the
ancestors. It's
south.
not
They
the
Sage,
might have
same
came
group
chill.
from
of
the
people.
north. It's the same
It's
group of
not. They
people.
Sage,
Yes,
descend
it
chill. We
from
trying to
a
hear
is.
her,
Yes,
common
bro.
it
Hey,
ancestor.
is.
hold up,
It's not
punk.
the same
Oh
group
It's
of
the
Lord.
same group
people.
of people,
Sage,
dog.
stop
It's the
arguing with the
same
woman,
group
bro.
of
Just let her
folks.
talk. Damn.
It's the same people. I'm just saying, it's the same group of people, and that's the case. Not even just in Africa. You can say the same. Europe, from in Asia, and in America.
Everywhere. Thank you,
Africans are
Pumpkin.
the
This is
same.
not specific to Africa,
All right,
dog.
so hold on.
Right.
Yeah.
Not specific to
Wait,
Africa.
One at a
wait,
It's
wait.
time,
everywhere.
y'all.
Y'all
One at
niggas
a
is
time,
burnt out.
y'all.
So which one of y'all actually use AfricanAncestry.com?
I have it, but it's a fucking a company that people use.
Okay. It's a company that
That's like
actually
saying, yo, whoever
it's
went to
a
Hey, don't cut
Enterprise,
him out,
shut up,
bro.
shit,
bro.
what the
Shut
Damn.
up
fuck?
and
Hey,
listen.
allow him to speak and respond, bro.
Yo, don't
Damn.
tell me
Answer
what
the
to fucking
point.
do,
Bro,
nigga.
shut
I'm
the
a
fuck up
gangster,
and
nigga.
listen, fam. Cause
Fuck
you
you talking
just
about,
just
nigga?
shut the fuck up.
Just
Cause
watch
you're
who the fuck
talking
you talking
about
to, nigga.
a fucking
Well, I
site,
say y'all
right?
can't even have
That
a
helps you
conversation.
actually narrow down your African tribe, right? That's the AfricanAncestry.com. It only helps you narrow down African tribes. But the actual more accurate way to go, they say, is Ancestry DNA, not no fucking AfricanAncestry.com.
Yeah, if you want to find like
That's
close
why it's a
relatives here in
Pan-African
America, nigga,
hustle.
but listen, far as if you want to know who you descend from, what
And
ethnic
that
group you
shit is
descend from, you're
sold
gonna
to
use
it's
African
sold to
ancestry.
y'all who believe in who
Say,
so
a lot of that ain't
Afrocentric.
It's
finished,
sad,
bro.
dog.
Hold on, hold
Y'all
on.
just
Wouldn't
sent
the,
y'all
Yeah,
y'all
we
want to
gotta
be
stop
Okay.
African
talking to
so
each other. Just
bad.
allow
but
one
tell me if
person
So
I'm
to
wrong.
finish.
Tell me if I'm
they
wrong. Tell me if
created a
I'm wrong.
The
product to
only
sell
thing,
y'all asses.
the
That's
only
Is
what
thing
you
I can
genealogy
did.
not a
say,
better way to see who the fuck you
Pan
descend from?
African Hustle
no,
101.
the
Say,
only
chill
I would
thing,
have
out.
the
thought
only
y'all
thing
learned
I
that from
can say
Marcus
against
Garvey.
the African genealogy test is that it only put you to one group of people. I don't agree with that because history, DNA, and all that shows that African people that are African descendant don't trace to just one group of people. They trace to multiple
Which one
groups
do
of
that?
people
Which one do that,
all
Pumpkin?
all across Africa.
The
That
What
one the
company does
one that
that?
you just vouched for,
yeah,
the
No,
the African,
AfricanAncestry.com.
the
no, it
It
African
points
doesn't.
you to one
No, it
tribe.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It points you to one tribe,
No,
fam.
it doesn't.
The- uh,
I literally
Oh,
just
I
showed.
thought
Look,
it
look.
did. I thought
I
okay.
feel
No,
My
bad for
no,
y'all
look.
bad.
African
Look, look,
descendants,
look, look,
man.
look,
The
look, look.
identity crisis is out
Hold on,
there.
look. His tribes is Mendika and Hosa. It's not one. Look, it says country origins. Senegal, he's from Senegal, Nigeria, right? The tribes Mendika and Hosa don't directly specifically to one.
I
They
mean,
give you
I mean,
they give you multiple.
Hey, Pump Up. Like, hey, did you ever hear what like Henry Louis Gates had to say to Rick Kittles in regards to Oprah DNA? A well-known celebrity. Did you
yeah,
hear
I
what he
know
said? Did
about
you hear what
that,
he
but
said
that
about
was
what
that
Oprah DNA?
he was being funny. Like in that case, he was being funny. But I will say this though, Don, I don't agree. Even two ethnic groups, like if you look at my 23andMe or even my ancestry, there's like up to 15 to 20 different groups.
Big screen, you
I have
pumpkin.
matches too. But that's the only thing I don't like about that. It only give you like
But
one or
hold up though.
two.
I swear these DNA
Yeah.
companies really hustled a lot of y'all,
Yeah,
man.
they
They
scammed a
really
lot of
did.
people if you fell for it, Sage Burner. But like
Y'all
I'm
really
gonna
don't
pertain to like
understand how
what
much
MIA
DNA
was
was
saying
used to
though.
really hustle.
Hold on, y'all.
Hold on.
So listen,
Hey,
listen.
go
Let
ahead,
me just
MIA.
say it right. So it says best for at that bottom point, not the bottom point, but the bottom point at the top, right? Pinpoint specific African regions, right, and getting health or genetic predisposition or whatever whatever the fuck
Where you reading from?
predisposition
What paragraph you on?
Wait.
predisposition, right? Insights at the top second point, right? That's for the 23andMe, right? Then you see 3, it says best for specific tribal origins, African ancestry, right? And it
Oh,
said,
you want a second one? You want a second one? I'll
yeah,
read it
this
for
is
you.
this is this is talking about African ancestry, right? The
All right,
AfricanAncestry.com, right?
best for
It
specific
says
tribal origins after
they
ancestry.
specialize
I'll read it for you.
solely in tracing direct maternal and paternal lineages back to specific African countries
So they
and
use
present day
haplogroups. Is that what they doing?
tribes. You said what?
Is they using like the haplogroups? Like what are they doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well they don't want they using haplogroup. That's why they only saying like one or two different groups.
And that's why it's not
No,
accurate
fuck. I
though.
got something for you. Look, right here. And that's not true. You know, I'll never want you to say nothing. But this
That's
from Reddit.
literally
This from
coming
Reddit.
from their site. What are you
All right,
talking
no,
about?
that's fine. Hold
Make
on,
that
real
nigga
quick.
read
Hold
his
on.
source though. Read that shit to
That was
us.
coming from their
No,
site.
I agree. I'm not. Listen, I'm not disagreeing with it. But I'm just saying. I'm talking about Pumpkin. Far as Pumpkin saying, there's somebody from Reddit that took the African ancestry, right? And so I was out to take
Hold on,
an
fam. Hold
ancestry.
on. Wait. Pause. We can't use Reddit.
No, but this I'm just saying. No. I'm
We're
talking
using
about.
shit that's actually on
This is
these
I'm
like
talking
on
about.
the
This is
site,
no.
fam.
I'm talking about.
Use the
So,
site.
hey, MIA, let him bury himself. Let him read.
No. I'm talking about what Pumpkin was saying. As far as like they only
No, just
use.
explain your source. What you
Right.
presented.
It's not. No, this not sir. This is an anecdotal. This somebody. I'm talking about. Look, it says.
Well, back it up to your claim,
Nigga,
bro.
then shut the fuck up, nigga. Damn.
Okay, get to the point, my nigga.
Let me read. Then you keep talking. A few weeks ago, it said a few weeks ago I decided to look again and be nosy. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't the same. But today I seen that it's 37% Nigerian, 15% Benin and Togo, 9% Mali, 7% Senegal, 5% West African, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Nigerian Woodland, 10%, Western Bantu people, Cameroon 5%, 1%, Eastern Bantu people 9%, wherever, right? So I'm saying where Pumpkin was just saying like they only give you like one or two ethnic groups, but they definitely give you more than one well over more than one ethnic group. That's all.
Okay, well
Get to
maybe
where?
I just
What
don't
what are we
fully understand. Cause I know I seen like they give certificate out. They're saying like you trace to this such and such people or whatever. So I mean if they don't have haplogroups, groups, then that makes sense for them to do that. So I don't
Shout out
know.
to
Look, hey,
Ancestry
Sage Burn,
because
I got a
I
question for
swear
Pumpkin.
they got the best business model ever. They can sell
Okay,
Make
water
my
that's
to
screen
a
cool.
back big
well,
though,
This
because I
nigga
like
think
wasn't
straight
done.
up. And I use
this shit is some
Ancestry
business
every.
model.
I support DNA testing. I use Ancestry every single day. But
Yeah.
the
That's
way
That's
it.
a
that
damn
Ain't no but.
shame.
they sell y'all a lot of dreams, and it's
Well,
marketed
why you
beautifully.
still
Like
using it?
you go check out your origins and stuff. They have videos and pictures of people out there, and these are your people. These are your people. I mean, they really sell it to y'all.
But
It's
Well,
very
listen,
why
I
hold
you
mean,
on,
dope.
hold
but
on,
still
hold on, hold
using it
on.
Sage,
though?
but hold on a second. But Sage, though, this the thing. Like before I took these DNA tests back to back, and about I say like year 4 last, whatever. Before I took the test and after I took the test, ain't shit changed about my identity. Like you get what I'm saying? It's just
Right.
that's
Thank
what I'm
you,
saying.
Pumpkin.
Like ain't shit changed. I know I'm still Black American from Mississippi. I got
But
some folks.
we've had that
Damn, bitch, what
conversation,
the
Pumpkin.
hell?
So that's
But
not something you have to
Because you
tell
didn't
me.
because
Hold
you didn't
on, hold
change
We've
on,
that.
had
hold
that
on, hold
conversation
on,
numerous
Hey,
hold on.
times.
Let me
Sage,
finish.
calm down.
Real quick, real quick. I'm saying the way I identify and all that has changed. Just let me know that I have some ancestors that happen to come from said places. Even some in Europe, in America, I got ties to this land. I got genetic ties to America. I have some genetic ties to the continent of Africa in Europe. I don't really just claim the European shit like that. But either way it go, it doesn't change my perspective on how I identify and how my people is. Like,
All right,
it's
quick
just good
question,
to
quick question.
good to
Quick
But
know.
question for
hold
hold
on,
on, hold
Pumpkin.
on.
Hold
No,
You
no,
on,
just
no,
have
Sage
no,
to
no,
Burn.
no, no, no,
explain
no,
Hold
that
no,
on,
to
no.
me
Sage
because
Burn.
we've
So it might
had
be no
that
back and forth shit.
conversation.
Hold on. How the hell do y'all know y'all African DNA is not Eurasian DNA? For one.
Nigga, because
Because
it's
it would say Eurasian. It had
right.
Eurasian shit
No, no,
on
no,
And
it,
it's a
no, no,
though.
no, no,
mutation that
no,
happened
no, no,
inside
no,
of
no, no,
Africa,
no,
not
no, no,
outside of
no, no,
Africa.
no, 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 no. The actual ancient Eurasians that traveled into Africa and became the groups that y'all niggas see today, right? Genetically, they'll be different. So how would a
Man,
DNA
that nigga
test?
Hey,
How
MIA
look.
would a
know
Hey,
he
You
let
ain't
him
talking
DNA
about
finish,
getting
some
test?
y'all.
back
some
migration,
How would a
Wait,
MIA.
Eurasian.
how would
You talking
Hey,
about
y'all
some
gotta
back
stop
y'all
cutting
no
people
migration
because
off,
y'all
shit.
not
man.
Some
bro.
goddamn Eurasian.
50,000 years ago.
Bro, stop
Hey,
cutting people off.
hey,
Let
Y'all
him
boy,
not
finish
yo
his
ass,
listening.
you
question,
need to
y'all.
be a
Y'all
motherfucking
not
spokesman.
listening.
Hey,
Y'all not
hey,
listening.
you need
The
Bro,
shit that
hey,
y'all,
don't
the
you
shit
point,
need to
that,
be
don't
a
point.
spokesman
Allow
for
him to
bro,
finish,
shut
Eurasian.
up
bro.
and let me
You
fucking
want that
finish,
ass
bro.
off guard.
The shit
Bro,
that
hey,
y'all
don't point,
niggas
don't
is
point. Don't
demon,
say shit.
Oh, look,
Nah,
nigga,
nah,
y'all
hey,
that's
niggas is
not
dumb.
man.
that shit the
I
Y'all
tell
whole
you,
niggas is
y'all ain't
dumb.
trying to take in no
Asian
information or nothing.
migrations.
Hey, yo, get out y'all feelings and allow that man to finish, bro. Go
The
ahead.
Y paternal and the mtDNA fucking Eurasia. So how the fuck are y'all putting the
Yeah,
origin
but nigga,
in
nigga,
fucking
look, we
Who
had
Africa?
Jay
Hey,
on this
y'all
bitch
let him
handle that
finish.
conversation.
who you talking about?
Bro,
Who
I'm
y'all
the
y'all
motherfucking host
responding
around
emotionally, man.
this
Just
bitch, nigga.
chill.
I'm the motherfucking host around this bitch, nigga. If I want to crack a little joke, I let you
It
nigga talk
doesn't
all day,
matter,
bitch
bro.
ass
This
nigga.
is why I call
Fuck you talking about, nigga. I come up here,
this is
you
why I
over
call y'all
emotional ass nigga. You
this is
nigga
why I
get
call
on
y'all
my nerve,
dumbasses.
emotional ass shit, man. Calm the fuck down.
Where the fucking haplogroups that y'all talk
Fuck
about
nigga, ain't
come
nobody
from?
got shit to do with this conversation. Calm y'all down. Have a normal conversation,
Shut the
bruh.
fuck up and stay on mute,
That's
nigga.
what we
Nobody
trying to get
cares
you to
about
do.
you.
But look how
Like
you
shut the
acting.
fuck up and stay on mute.
Yeah, see, you ain't gonna talk to me as the host like that. I ain't going for this shit. I don't know what the fuck
Damn,
you
hey, bro.
think this is, but it was
This the
unnecessary.
house, bro. No
Yeah.
disrespecting you, bro.
Okay, that cool, motherfucker. But if I come in and crack a joke, bitch ass nigga, I don't need no niggas on no emotional shit with me. Calm the fuck down, you niggas. This ain't my argument. Damn. Be respectful, bitch ass nigga.
Continue. Can we continue now?
Now let's move
MIA was
on.
gonna show.
Yeah, nigga, we
He
gonna
was
have some
gonna
order
show.
in this bitch.
All right, yeah, that's why. Yeah, Darquan, yeah, pop your shit. You hear me? Nigga, I don't need no nigga to save me. Pussy, this TikTok, nigga. Fuck you talking
like in regards to these reference panels, they're not going to include the fact that like in the 1830s and 40s that a mass amount of our people, goddamn me, went to Africa and colonized Africa.
Ain't shit wrong with the live, nigga. It just got took. Let a motherfucker drop me again. He want to play a hostile host. I drop this whole bitch. He ain't in this
They
motherfucker.
got they feeling, bro. That's what I don't like about this shit. We can't never have
Nigga can never present no information because y'all
adults.
niggas want to get in y'all fucking feelings. Stop acting like
Okay,
pussy.
this ain't nothing but information, bro. Ain't nobody mad or nothing, bro. Either you understand it or you don't. If this shit going over your head, just fall back and listen. And shout out to the niggas that actually do know what's going on and what's being said. But I let my plane. We need to get dog food back up here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm confused. What happened? Like, who the host? Is Quan still here or what?
He probably still that, but like the whole argument didn't have nothing to do with him. Like it was going somewhere, but like you know what I'm saying. Like leave it based on intellect, bro. Ain't nobody got to like pick no
Oh,
sides.
this MIA gang, nah. Yeah. Dark Quan.
That's
bitch
what I
ass
got.
gang.
I ain't the smartest motherfucker, but I'm for to ask your ass some opposing ass questions. If you gonna get on here and act like you know all this shit, don't be scared when a motherfucker question you.
So this is how you motherfuckers got your haplogroups in Africa. It's not due to Africa being the origin. It's due to a single wave migration coming from Southeast Asia entering into East Asia, then spreading out throughout Africa. That is your origin, right? It goes back to the out of Eurasia theory. mtDNA and your Y-DNA.
So basically, what MIA is saying, to break it down to a common sense approach, is like all you people out here talking about the out of Africa theory, and y'all don't have knowledge that all the races over there in that region started in Asia, null and void. You niggas is out of there.
Like it's a reason why y'all niggas stop with the AOO. Because if y'all continue, you will see that the AOO comes from a fucking Homo denisova from fucking Southeast Asia.
And note, in that phylogeny of out of Eurasia, them red lines, they are called the Yoruba, the Mbuti, and a couple of other tribes, specific groups.
The Khoisan.
Yo, MIA, where did you get this out of Asia?
Eurasian blooded groups. Even when somebody brought up the Hausa earlier. No, the Hausa are Eurasians also.
This is crazy, dog.
So according to MIA, Asian is life. Everything come from Asia. No, nothing exists
subscribe to
without
the out of
Asia.
Asia
Asian
shit.
migration is key.
This is due to
So
this is the Homo sapien dispersal. The Homo sapien dispersal.
Sapien, that's the HSS
That's
dispersal.
not the Homo sapien dispersal.
This is the Homo sapien
hold
dispersal.
on.
Nah, nigga, the
Mac
Adam
you
and
got up
Eve gene
here.
come out of Africa. What are you talking about?
Hey, HSS.
Hold up, bro.
Read the study. That's the HSS dispersal. Homo sapiens.
Yeah, but
sapien.
it's not nowhere near accepting academia. It's been proven false.
Yes, it is. But hold on,
It's been proven false.
Look,
2021. He's showing you a 2021
science
full-fledged
proving
study,
this.
man.
what does it
That's
say
a
in
2021
2026 though?
full-fledged genetic study.
Okay, what does
Man,
it
they
say in
saying the same
2026?
shit, punk. They saying the same shit. They've been saying the same shit for years.
So it says the unidirectional phylogeny of Homo
2021.
sapiens anchors the origin of modern humans in Eurasia, right? You see the year, right? 2021, September 14th. Right?
And that's modern humans. HSS.
I allow them to finish.
So you see right here, it says the out of Africa hypothesis, right, was challenged recently in an extended mtDNA analysis, right, the PPA. It says that identified the African human population as paraphyletic, right, a finding that contradicted the common out of Africa hypothesis. Understanding that Homo sapiens sapiens had originated in Africa and invaded Eurasia from there, the results were consistent with the molecular out of Eurasia hypothesis and Eurasia paleontology, a subject that has been largely disregarded in the discussion of out of Africa hypothesis, right? The results. In the present study of the mtDNA tree, a phylogeny based on a maternal inheritance, right? The shit that you want to talk about. Cool. It says was compared to the nuclear DNA tree of the paternally transmitted Y chromosome haplotypes. right? The Y DNAs. Then it says the comparison showed full phylogenetic coherence between these two separate sets of data. The results were consistent with the potentially 4 translocations of modern humans from Eurasia into Africa, the earliest taking place 250,000 years before present, right? Cool. The results were in accordance with the postulates behind out of Eurasia hypothesis, at the same time as they lent no support to the out of Africa hypothesis. Now let me go to the conclusion.
Let me get that title real quick. Let me get that title before you let me get that title real quick. Right there, my fault. I'm gonna
Why
get
you
this
don't
title
get
real
the
quick.
main source? You ain't gonna research that shit and
He
then
gonna
come
find
back
out
and
it's a
get on
.edu. He gonna find out it's a .edu and a .gov that ties to this exact source.
So,
But go ahead, fam.
Man, I know the studies. I read it myself, and I know the studies that correlate with it. And one of the
Here's the
studies that
conclusion.
correlate with it is going to be with haplogroup L3E and haplogroup E. So haplogroup
Let me finish this real quick
L3E.
before you get to that. Before you even get to that. Hold up.
Oh, you
All right,
know
before
it.
you
All
get to
right,
the
go ahead.
liter.
Go ahead. You got it. You
So
got
look,
it. You
the
on point.
conclusion on this, right? The conformity between the mtDNA and the y-DNA phylogenies of Homo sapiens sapiens is consistent with the understanding that Eurasia was the donor and not the receiver in human evolution. The evolutionary problems related to the out of Africa hypothesis became similarly exposed by the mtDNA introgressions that took place from the from Homo sapiens sapiens into Neanderthals 500,000 years before present. Not no 300,000 years, 500,000 years before present, right? A circumstance that demonstrated the early coexistence of the two lineages in Eurasia, not Africa. Now you can go ahead and say what you was about to say, bro.
With that, so somebody is behind on their genetic study or their phylogenies if they wasn't aware of
Somebody
this.
said it was debunked.
Basically, the out of Africa theory is debunked. Look, hold on. The only reason I said it's debunked based off based simply off the information that MIA is presenting. The out of Africa shit is out of there. They're telling you that in his source.
Out of Africa is
But I'm
debunked.
saying
Yes, this is
somebody
debunking
in
out
the
of Africa.
comments, somebody in the
No, would you
comments
rather say
saying
that
that
original
this
man is the
itself was
Asiatic black
debunked.
man
This was
anyway?
debunked.
They're wrong.
Oh,
They're incorrect. It ain't been debunked. I'm positive it hadn't. Because I've been
How you
looking into these
know?
I've been reading into these studies for the last 4.5 years, since 2017, 2018. And it's constantly this 2021 is the fourth study in conjunction, and it's another study or two after 2022 and
Okay, so
2024.
what is the
That's what
update
Noble
on?
Drew Ali says too, though.
Hold on. What is the update on this as of 2026?
Update is the Homo sapiens sapiens or modern humans seem to have started in Eurasia.
Can you pull it up for 2026 about this update? Can you show us? Because somebody's saying this all been debunked.
man, no way. They need to come up here and present their proof. Go
Yeah, they
against
need
the
to come
claim.
present because if I try to show
They
it,
gotta
No,
come
I'm
present
I'm
to
asking
defend it.
though. I'm just asking.
No pumpkin or somebody
shown
saying
for
that it's
2024
been proven. The
2026,
burden
but
of
I don't
proof is
have that
on
on
them.
me right now. But if someone's saying it's debunked, let them come up and prove it.
Here we
Man,
go. Here we go.
I'm just saying, y'all ain't been paying attention to none of these signs and shit. But like, y'all like putting this title and this
No,
jacket on them as if
I can't take the
they all
lie.
know what
Oh,
they
you
talking
never
about.
should
But
have
like,
took it over in the first place. I told you I stopped doing that petty shit, but yeah,
doing what?
Girl, your little wobblehead ass, come
it
and take
don't
this motherfucking
matter.
live.
God,
Matter of fact, we're Paragon that. I
I
got
can't.
you.
No, Paragon ain't gonna do it either.
Ain't gonna do what?
Why I'm being muted for?
You talking too
Now
much.
you want to go now when I'm asking questions. So
You ain't asking the right questions.
anybody give me an update on this information? Does this still stands
I
as
mean,
of
it appears to be
'Fuck
2026?
recent.
no,
A lot of this
look, Parker, I'm gonna
information is
show you right
recent,
here.
like 2024,
This shit
2023 and
too
Someone
shit.
can
easy,
prove
man.
otherwise. Yes, it stands.
No, it don't. I got it right here. Don't worry about it.
Hey, slow
All
ass
right,
Donnie, take
put
the
your source
live
on.
over.
Hey, y'all allow this man to present his source. Y'all don't give him a hard time. Let him read it and give us a breakdown, please.
Let him present,
Yeah.
because he ain't finna debunk this.
Let him present. We ask our questions after he's done.
Right here. This is 2025. Right? Human dispersal into East Eurasia, ancient genome insight, and the need for research on physiological adaptations, right? Hold on.
And so I just want to add, when you present your source, can you read it and like give us a breakdown in your own words what's being read, or a synopsis, a brief summary in your own words?
Far, it don't sound like it's gonna be on point. It sounds like you're talking about ancient migrations into further East Asia.
I just want to see if he can actually goddamn me interpret what he read. That's
He might
it.
have read further into that report and realized that it goes with us and not him.
That's why I want to allow him to read. So don't cut him off. Let him give it that, and then we'll respond and ask our questions later. Like adults.
I was just digging into this a couple of months back.
He wasn't digging in
This shit, I don't even dig into nothing. It ain't that hard.
Phylogeny of out of Eurasia, and I knew about haplogroup L3E and haplogroup E coming from Eurasia and not originating in Africa. I knew about the ancient back migrations.
And hold on, wait.
That's why I don't get into none of that haplogroup
Hey, Donnie,
shit.
Donnie, I want you to know something. This is your first time reading this source, so take it slow.
It don't matter. I stand behind everything by the source. Listen, right?
He said he stand behind it. He don't even know it
I
yet.
stand behind this shit. Listen, right?
Let him cook. Let him cook.
In the last 30 years, modern ancient human genome database have garnered a pragmatic shift from the multi-regional evolution model. Pragmatic. No, it's not.
Paradigmatic.
Paradigmatic, right? Shift from the multi-regional evolution model to the out of Africa model of human origins. The out of Africa theory possesses significantly more explanatory powers as it accounts for the universe.
You niggas can't
Don't worry.
read
Don't listen.
shit.
Come on, dog. Like this not no motherfucking.
Hey,
Anyway,
don't nobody cut him off. Allow him to finish.
Explanatory theory power as it account for the universally modern human brain expansion. In addition, studies on mtDNA, nuclear DNA from the autosomal and sex chromosomes, the Neanderthal mtDNA sequence, and the complete Neanderthal genome all points to our ancestors who lived in Africa. Although studies have found that Neanderthal and Denisovan hybridization with Homo sapiens occurs after the divergence of Homo sapiens from both of them, the vast majority of modern human genome still originates from Africa, leaving the out of Africa hypothesis fundamentally secure. Hold on, I'm gonna keep reading. I hate how this new shit.
Can we ask you a question about that?
Yo, hold on, just wait, dog.
Let him finish. Yeah, let him finish, man.
Okay.
I hate that I gotta keep turning my camera. All right, hold on.
Because it says something right there in that paragraph.
Right, hold on. No, you don't.
Go right ahead.
Fundamentally,
digest this shit real quick.
Secure. The out of African theory is fundamentally secure.
Right now.
Continue.
Right.
Yeah, just keep going.
It says two subsequent studies, the HapMap project, examining primary SNPs, and the Thousands Genome Project, examining the whole genome sequence, further bolstered the out of Africa theory. As will be expected by the theory, diversity was found to decrease with further geographic distance away from Africa. That's why when they say, now in fact, I'm not even gonna go, but when Africa is the most genetically diverse, when you have more genetic diversity, that's gonna point you more into Africa. When you have less genetic diversity, as far as like in Asia and Europe, that's where you have Asian European ancestry. Anyways, right. Further studies shed light on the people of East Asia and the supported. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, and supported. Hold on.
Let him finish, son.
Y'all let him finish, y'all.
And supported scenario. All right, further studies shed light on the people of East Asia and support a scenario in which Homo sapiens migrated out of Africa, eventually giving rise to the modern East Asian population. Archaeologists' evidence suggests two potential dispersal routes: a northern and southern route. For those ancestors of modern East Eurasians, while the microblade evidence support the northern route, the genetic evidence presented by the Pan-Asian SNP consortium supports the southern route. This dispersal was addressed by the genome analysis of the Jamon people, who are likely to be direct descendants of those who lived. Hold on, I'm gonna grab the other one real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna grab it.
It's the likely and different inferences, and they're talking about Homo sapiens sapien. They're not talking about Homo sapiens sapien. They're talking about Homo sapiens. They're going from Homo sapien to modern human, but modern human is not Homo sapien. So there's a lot to unpack with this.
Damn, why this shit not fucking downsizing? Hold on real quick. Here we go. Hold on. All right. And it says, by the genetic innocence of the Jomon people, who are likely to be direct descendants of those who lived in the Japan archipelago during the Paleolithic period, the results revealed that the Jomon, present-day East Asian, Northeast Asian population, and Native Americans have genomes of the southern root, and the Northeast Asian and Native American population have a large gene flow from the northern root. But the Jomon and present-day East Asian populations do not. However, only a few genome analysis have been reported on the theme of interbreeding between northern and southern roots. And further analysis is required in the future. Whether the ancestors of modern East Asian followed the northern or southern route, the migration of Homo sapiens into East Eurasia involved moving from lower to higher latitudes, requiring adaptation to colder climates, diminished sunlight, and food scarcity. This likely led to adaptation of PR2 gene, a polymorphism, which confer variable sensitivities to light stimuli, cold adaptation, something interbreed. Hold on, I'm gonna grab the other one real quick.
It is my thing. Like, and you present
No,
all
it's
the
not your
sources.
thing. Hold on, it's not your thing. It's not your thing yet. Just wait.
But
Light stimuli, cold adaptation, including those involving UCP1s, viral resistance, conferred by polymorphisms of ELMOD2 and alleles at the T-box transcription factors, 15 mitochondrial, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Locus potentially mediated.
you can't say blah, 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 sir.
Well, I'm saying, nigga, you don't fucking know what that is? So for the sake, hold on, for the sake of people listening.
5 minutes ago, just stop reading,
Right,
fam.
right. No, I'm not going to finish.
Bro.
All right, I got you real quick, right? And it says locals potentially mediating thermogenetic responses by affecting brown and beige adaptopes, differentiations and adaptation of genes.
comprehend what you say.
I got you. Hold on. I got you. Confer